is Fun Radio 104.9 FM. Now from the Holly Blackwood Realty broadcast booth, this is the Priceville Bulldog pregame show, presented by Morgan Farmers Co-op, your relationship-driven partner in agriculture since 1936.
Good evening, everyone. It's definitely a fall Friday evening with a chill in the air. I'm Bo Goss with David Sharp and our buddy Bubba Thrash in the Holly Blackwood Realty broadcast booth. Tonight, we're at Red Devil Stadium here in Moulton, Alabama, on the campus for Lawrence County High School. Thank you for listening in on the radio, live streaming, or however you're listening. Tonight, the Priceville Bulldogs have traveled to face off against the Red Devils in another regional game. You're listening to the Bulldog pregame show presented by Morgan Farmers Co-op, cultivating meaningful life on and off the farm. Well, guys, I tell you, given that both have suffered a loss in their last game, I think they both have a little extra momentum heading into this game tonight. I know a victory for both of them will just feel good to taste the victory again.
Well, tonight for Lawrence County, I mean, this is their last region game, so they've got to win it to be able to get in to the playoffs. And, for Priceville, with the losses that we've suffered, this is our only way in. We have, Coach Parker said it last week, we've got to be able to find one win out of the Fairview-Russellville matchups, and we've got to beat Lawrence County. I mean, period. So, it is a must-win situation. All playoff hopes for both teams rest on tonight.
Yeah, and I think we really don't know what we're going to get from either team. We kind of have just a mixed bag of a season where we've had both teams have had close losses. Both teams have probably had unexpected victories. And so tonight, I believe it's just a matchup of two teams that are in a must-win situation, but that really they could. You don't know what team might show up. You might have the team that won unexpectedly, or maybe that lost unexpectedly. But I believe it'll be a battle of two teams that really want the victory and really need this victory desperately.
I think what's really interesting is this is the first time that Lawrence County High School and the Priceville Bulldogs have met on the gridiron. I'm excited about seeing what happens tonight.
They got a lot of good weapons on their team. Parker Cross, that a quarterback. When you watch him, he's an explosive quarterback. He can beat you in the air. He can beat you on the ground. They've got a lot of other weapons around them that can do some damage. But, our ability to stop him is going to dictate how this game goes tonight.
Well, when we come back, we will check in the studio in Travis Lane for a look at this week's game. As always, throughout the night, Fun Radio will follow along with scores from around the entire area. We will check in throughout the broadcast with the Gilbert and Ball Ford-in game scoreboard. Don't miss it. It comes your way next, right here on Priceville Bulldogs pregame show on Fun Radio 104.9.
Morgan Farmers Co-op takes pride in stocking our showroom with high-quality, effective products designed to treat everyday issues at your home, business, or farm. Our knowledgeable staff is here to serve you. Whether servicing large acreage for our farmers or the home gardener, we have someone on staff to assist. Morgan Farmers is proud to support many local activities. We're committed to working hard, doing our best today, building an even better tomorrow. Morgan Farmers Co-op, where community meets quality.
Big news from Owen Home Appliance Center. They've just received a huge shipment of scratch and dent appliances at the Somerville location. Get your hands on an 18 cubic foot garage or man cave fridge for just $3.99. Need something bigger? Check out the 26 cubic foot side-by-side stainless steel refrigerators, only $5.99. Or go all out with a 4-door French door refrigerator, originally $28.99, now just $12.99. Hurry in while supplies last. Visit Highway 231 in Lacey Spring or Highway 36 in Somerville. Quality products, quality service, quality pricing. It's in the name. Owen Home Appliance Center.
There's plenty of choices when it comes to beverages, and there's plenty of stores that sell beverages, but only one has all the beverages you could want. Tucker's Beverages, 2201 Highway 67 South in Somerville and Bethel Road in Priceville. It's your first for thirst. Stop on Highway 67. Open daily from 9 to 9, Monday through Saturday. Call ahead at 256-822-2000. Tucker's Beverages, Somerville and Priceville, with a cold beverage to quench your thirst.
Football season is here, and there's no better way to enjoy the game than with Flash Fiber Internet from Joe Wheeler EMC. With speeds up to 2 gigs, Flash Fiber gives you the power to stream every touchdown, every play, and every victory without a hitch. So visit jwflash.com and experience the winning difference of Flash Fiber. It's time to get away from that old-fashioned internet provider and take a giant step into the future with Flash Fiber from Joe Wheeler EMC. Flash Fiber, your high-speed internet connection for Morgan and Lawrence counties. Visit jwflash.com to learn more.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home in Priceville? Look no further than Holly Blackwood, your dedicated real estate agent and proud sponsor of the Priceville Bulldogs. Holly Blackwood is more than just a real estate agent. She's a pillar of our community. When you choose Holly Blackwood, you're choosing someone who genuinely cares about making Priceville a better place for everyone. Trust Holly Blackwood, the community's trusted real estate agent. Contact Holly Blackwood at 256-612-0034. The last realtor you'll ever need.
It runs in threes at Citizen Family Dentistry, a third generation of dentists keeping you smiling. 3 brothers, Dr. David, Peyton, and Blair, perform general, cosmetic, and pediatric dentistry in a modern, up-to-date, sterile environment. New patients are always welcome, and with their Bright Smile membership, you save money while reaping rewards. 2 locations in North Alabama, Ballard Village in Priceville, and A19 Highway 31 in Hartselle. Call for an appointment at 256-274-5750 and visit their website at citizenfamilydentistry.com. At Citizen Family Dentistry, your family's smile is our priority.
Now back to the Priceville Bulldog pregame show on Fun Radio 104.9 FM. Brought to you by Morgan Farmers Co-op, your relationship-driven partner in agriculture since 1936.
Welcome back to the Priceville Bulldogs pregame show presented by Morgan Farmers Co-op, cultivating meaningful life on and off the farm. I'm Bo Goss with David Sharp and Bubba Thrash on 104.9, getting you set for the Priceville Bulldogs and the Lawrence County Red Devils. We'll throw it back to the studio for a look at our Gilbert Baugh Ford-In game scoreboard. But first, let's take a look at our latest weather forecast for Way 31.
From the Way 31 Storm Tracker Weather Center, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle. Beautiful fall weather on the way for the weekend with more sunny and dry conditions. Mornings will stay a little chilly, but the afternoons will be pleasantly warm. Heading into tonight, we'll look for mostly clear skies. Lows will take a dip into the mid-40s. Your Saturday sees just a few passing clouds, but still a fair amount of sunshine with afternoon temperatures in the upper 70s. Sunday just a touch warmer with highs almost at 80. I'm Way 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle.
Thank you, Way 31 News, for the weather update. Boy, the season has definitely changed to fall with the cool temps in the air. Now let's go back to the studio for the latest on our Gilbert Baugh Ford-In game scoreboard. Here's Travis Lane.
It's another Friday night in the heart of Dixie, and it's time to spend your dollar and head to the stadium and holler under the stars. And while you're in your cars, you got to tune in to the Gilbert and Baugh Ford in-game scoreboard with your host, Travis Lane. Let's take a look at all the action taking place across Sand Mountain in the Tennessee Valley tonight. We have Arab at Scottsboro, Priceville at Lawrence County, Douglas at Brewer, Holly Pond at Fife, Appalachian at Woodville, Ardmore at East Limestone, Asbury at Sylvania, Austin at James Clemens, Bob Jones at Albertville, Burley Mountain at Collinsville, Central High School Florence at West Morgan, Cleveland at Falkville, Coosa at West End, Coleman at Decatur, Danville at Hatton, East Lawrence at Wilson, Fort Payne at Hazel Green, Gunnersville at Boaz, Huntsville at Florence, Ider at Spring Garden, Jasper at Hartselle, Madison County at Randolph, New Hope at Plainview, North Jackson at Westminster Christian, Pleasant Valley at North Sand Mountain, Pisgah at Gaston, Russellville at West Point, St. John Paul the Deuce at Madison Academy, Sardis at Fairview, Sparkman at Grissom, Westbrook Christian at J.B. Pennington, and Whitesburg Christian at Geraldine. I'll keep you updated on the world-famous Gilbert and Baugh Ford in-game scoreboard.
We are in the home stretch of the schedule for many teams this season with playoff implications at stake for sure. We are live here at Red Devil Stadium where the Priceville Bulldogs will face off against Lawrence County in a regional showdown tonight. When we come back, we'll get to hear where David was able to talk to head football coach Trent Walker of Lawrence County High School. Then it's time to talk Bulldog football. Stay tuned. The Priceville Bulldog pregame show continues next on 104.9. Remember, you can also listen online at funradio.com. FunRadio.com and on the Fun Radio Facebook and YouTube channel.
Morgan Farmers Co-op takes pride in stocking our showroom with high-quality, effective products designed to treat everyday issues at your home, business, or farm. Our knowledgeable staff is here to serve you. Whether servicing large acreage for our farmers or the home gardener, we have someone on staff to assist. Morgan Farmers is proud to support many local activities. We're committed to working hard, doing our best today, building an even better tomorrow. Morgan Farmers Co-op, where community meets quality.
It's time to improve your life by improving your hearing. Quality Hearing Healthcare provides you with the highest standard of hearing care with excellence, integrity, and personalized service. From hearing screenings to helping you select the right hearing technology to fit your lifestyle, Quality Hearing Healthcare offers the finest selection of high-quality hearing aid services. Call today for a free evaluation appointment with Rachel Massey, a nationally recognized hearing expert. 256-355-5476. The latest in hearing health products and services to get your hearing back. Quality Hearing Healthcare, Highway 67 in Priceville and Highway 69 across from Marshall Medical Center North.
Behind every athlete is a dedicated Encore athletic trainer, working throughout the week and under the Friday night lights. Encore Rehabilitation wants every player healthy, strong, and injury-free. Encore Rehabilitation is proud to be the official athletic training and rehabilitation provider for the Priceville Bulldogs. Let the rehab team at Encore get you back to doing the things you love. Encore, more sports, more teams, more winners.
Auto parts for makes, models, and descriptions are on the shelf at Discount Auto Parts, Priceville's hometown auto parts stop for over 3 decades. In the middle of town on Alabama 67, Discount Auto Parts is your go-to store. And if they don't have the part you need, they'll get it next day for just about any part. Your hometown independently owned Discount Auto Parts. Open weekdays and Saturday at 7, Sunday too at 8 a.m. Home owned for over 3 decades. Best quality, best service, friendliest folks in town. Priceville's Discount Auto Parts. It's time to improve your life by improving your hearing. Quality Hearing Healthcare provides you with the highest standard of hearing care with excellence, integrity, and personalized service. From hearing screenings to helping you select the right hearing technology to fit your lifestyle, Quality Hearing Healthcare offers the finest selection of high-quality hearing aid services. Call today for a free evaluation appointment with Rachel Massey, a nationally recognized hearing expert. 256-355-5476. The latest in hearing health products and services to get your hearing back. Quality Hearing Healthcare, Highway 67 in Priceville and Highway 69 across from Marshall Medical Center North.
Need a certified welder with over 20 years of experience? Look no further than Accent Welding. We specialize in farm equipment, trailers, and heavy equipment maintenance and repairs. Nothing is too big for us. Visit us at 7295 Highway 67 South in Somerville, Alabama, or let them come to you. They're mobile and available 24 hours a day. Call 256-642-1185. Accent Welding, where quality meets reliability.
Now back to the Priceville Bulldog pregame show on Fun Radio 104.9 FM. Brought to you by Morgan Farmers Co-op, your relationship-driven partner in agriculture since 1936.
Welcome back, y'all, to the Red Devil Stadium for the regional showdown between the Priceville Bulldogs and the Red Devils of Lawrence County. I'm Bo Goss with David Sharp and Bubba Farag. Boys, Lawrence County came up short against Ardmore and fell 21-17 last week. This matchup made the Red Devils the lowest scoring contest so far this season than they had all year.
The Red Devils have been putting up some good numbers. You know, when you watch them, they right from the jump at the beginning of the season, you know, Parker Frost was putting up some great numbers on the offensive side of the ball. And, you know, aside from the hiccup last Friday night, you know, their only 2 losses were to Russellville and to Fairview. So, you know, they've been playing some really good football against some really good teams. That was the game that really shocked me last week when I went through the Gilbert and Boff scoreboard after the game. So, you know, we're going to have our hands full. You know, that team, they might have lost, but they're going to come back with a chip on their shoulder. You know they're going to come back ready tonight.
You know, I agree, David. You know, their offense has been averaging 31.5 points a game all season long, and for Ardmore to hold them to just 17 points, you know, that was a big shock for me, too, once I saw the score.
But not only the 17 points, they only scored 7 points on offense. You know, special teams kicked a field goal, and their other one was a block kick, 91-yard blocked field goal that they returned for a touchdown. So, 7 points on their offensive side of the ball. Give credit to Ardmore because they did a great job shutting them down for the entire 4 quarters.
David, too, Lawrence County, they have had 3 different players that have represented all of Class 5A who have won Player of the Week that is presented by First and Soul Marmac Real Estate. We've talked a little bit about him, but you got Parker Frost, the QB, he's won it. Braylon Dane, his wide receiver, and then you have the kicker, Caden Lee. So you got right there offensively 3 players that have made a huge impact for Lawrence County in the season so far.
Well, Parker Frost, he's definitely impressive. If you watch any of those games, he can beat you in the air. He can beat you on the ground. He's one that if he ever gets out of the pocket, you better watch out. And I really think that's where we have got to be able to contain him, because if you keep him in the pocket, then you're going to make him try to beat you in the air. And I don't know if he can do that by himself. And I really think that's what Ardmore did. You start looking back at some of his stats from earlier in the season. At West Point, he rushed for 52 yards on the ground by himself. He threw for 202 and had 2 touchdowns in the air. Then you go to the East Limestone game. He rushed for 168 yards with 3 touchdowns, but then he turned around and still threw 170 yards with another touchdown in the air. So he's dynamic, and he is their playmaker, and that's why it's so important to key in on being able to contain him and make him beat us somewhere else.
And not only, David, you and I and Bubba, we've all talked about throughout the season, experience is a big deal. And, Parker has started at QB for Lawrence County since he was a freshman. So he's a senior now. So think about all the games that he has started and the ball's in his hands at every snap. And so his efficiency, his experience makes him the ball player that he is today.
Yeah, that's right. And you can see that on the field. You see that when you start watching the games earlier in the year. I'm going to take away the Ardmore game. You take away that game because Ardmore did shut him down. But you start going back and looking at West Point and looking at East Limestone. They've had some really good wins this season, and it's all been by him. And you see how poised he is in the pocket. So, they've got a great leader there. He is a senior, and we'll see how he does tonight.
Yeah, and I think not just the experience, but the confidence that he has to have. He's been starting quarterback since he was a freshman, same coach. That confidence is going to exude over into the team, and that's going to lead them to believe even more in him. And, when you get into those pressure situations, experience, confidence, those things can really be the difference in whether or not you're successful or not.
Yeah, Trent has been blessed to have him as his only quarterback since he's been at Lawrence County. And, David, we know earlier this week you had time to sit down with head coach Trent Walker of the Red Devils to get his thoughts. It's Coach's Chat, presented by Citizen Family Dentistry, where your family's smile is their priority. Here's that conversation David had with Coach Walker.
I'm here with Coach Trent Walker of the Lawrence County Red Devils. Coach, thanks for having me today, and tell me a little bit about yourself and your background and coaching history here coaching the Red Devils.
Yeah, thank you all for having me on. Thank you for what you do for high school sports and bringing these games to the phones and used to be living rooms. I lived the phones of everybody. Born and raised in Coleman, went off to Air Force Academy, changed my path from there into coaching, and volunteered at Gunnersville High School. Then got into over at my alma mater at Coleman. Was there for 5 years and came out here to Lawrence County. It's my 4th season, so kind of was in college football for a little bit as well. Went to VMI in Lexington, Virginia after I left Auburn University, where I was a graduate assistant. So I had some college experience, came back to high school, got engaged, and that'll change any man's path. Got engaged, and so I got back into high school coaching and been doing that ever since. So math teacher by trade, but I always wanted to do football.
Is there any coaches along that path that just really shaped you and molded you into the coach you are today?
Yeah, I say my mentor in coaching is Lance Reese. So he's a pretty good one in terms of what they've done over there at Gunnersville. But he took me in as a volunteer when I had nothing to offer anybody and tried to teach me defense and how to be a high school coach. So he's someone that we still talk weekly. There's not about a week we go by whether even if it's just congrats after games or how to go, or actually just asking him how you handling summer stuff or how you handling the off season, just whatever it may be. He's always there to mentor me.
Coach, coming out of a tough loss last week at Ardmore, how did the kids respond coming into senior night?
Yeah, it's a weird confluence of emotions there. You got a loss that you really hate to have. a team that you competitively thought this is going to be a good game. You don't play your best, and then you match that with the emotions of a senior night, and you still got a region contest. You're not in the playoffs yet, and so you try to balance those emotions and honor the senior group, but also you got a team to get ready, and so it's been a good spirited week of practice. I think the cooler temperature, everybody's thinking about playoff football and matchups and things like that. So we've had a good week, and we've had the ability this year to bounce back after some losses. So I expect nothing but our best tonight, hopefully against this good Priceville team.
Tonight's the final region game of the season. A win will send you into the playoffs for back-to-back seasons. Is there a little bit of extra motivation in the locker room with all that on the line?
Yeah, for us, sometimes you say 6-4. You talk about these records, playoffs. Like for us, playoffs is a big deal. We mark successful seasons around here at Orange County playoffs, and this will be the first time since 2001 they've had back-to-back winning seasons and playoff appearances. We can pull all that off. So there's a lot at stake here, in spite of the loss last week. So, yeah, we've got a team that knows what's at stake historically, but also in this season, and they've worked hard to prepare for tonight.
Parker Frost seems to be doing an outstanding job leading the Red Devil offense. Can you tell me a little bit more about him as a player and as a leader of the team?
Yeah, when you coach a player like Parker Frost, he makes you a better coach. The minute he's on the field, he started as a freshman at quarterback, so started 5A football as a freshman. He lost all of his sophomore year due to an injury, so he's a 3-year starter and playing like it. He'll tell you he's honest. He'd like to run the ball more than throw it and try to run over somebody. But so we've added that. Knowing he's a senior, we have a backup quarterback that's a guy who would be ready to step in. We've ran the ball more this year. He's our leading rusher, but also has a chance this season still to eclipse 4,000 yards passing on his career. So just a true dual threat and an even better young man. He comes from a great family and has been just an absolute honor to coach. He's a varsity starter in softball, at shortstop in baseball. So he's just that kind of all-American, Lawrence County type young man.
Well, he was a first and sold Marmac Player of the Week a few weeks ago, and he's definitely impressive to watch. Looking over your roster, I know you're going to be graduating about 20 seniors at the end of this season. It looks like you have a lot of youth in your offensive defensive line. What underclassmen do you expect to emerge as a natural-born leader that's going to step up in their absence?
Yeah, we got a center. He's a junior this year, Christian Graham. He's stepped in for a senior center from last year that's done an unbelievable job. Kind of bring that culture you have to have with the offensive line in the center position. We've got some young running back types, skill players. Tavian Jones, an 8th grader. Eli Mitchell's an 8th grader. So we know they have a very bright future. They're already playing varsity snaps. And if you didn't look at the grade level on the roster, you wouldn't know they were 8th graders. And so we've got young defensive backs back as well next year. So we have a team that can, maintain this consistency. That's been the hard part here is consistency, but we have these big swings. I say I don't want 20 seniors than 8 seniors. I'd rather have 15 every year and kind of balance this thing out, but that's where the numbers are right now. So we're going to continue to recruit our hallways and we got a middle school team that went 7-1. There's going to be some guys there that are going to have to step into some roles next year. So I tell everybody the future of Red Devil football is still very bright.
What kind of challenges do you expect to face when you take on the Bulldogs tonight?
I just am so impressed with the way, the season hasn't gone. Maybe to go from what Priceville's been doing in their previous classification to this, the way how hard they're playing for Coach Parker. I think the brand of Priceville, we've done summer work with Priceville for my whole time here, because I just believe in what Coach Foster was doing before that, and just the pride that's taken this football program, the young men, the way they play hard and they're physical, and so we've sharpened our sword each year with Priceville. Now we're playing in region, we couldn't do those things, but I tell you what, there's a lot of pride still taken in a tough season, and so we got to challenge the physical on both sides of the ball, aggressive on defense, and sure tacklers, some corners that can cover us up and at the receiver position. So we got a tough task tonight.
Coach Walker, thanks for taking the time to sit down with us. Good luck tonight in tonight's game.
Thank you guys again, and go Big Red.
When we come back, it's time to talk Bulldog football and hear from head coach Seth Parker. Y'all stay tuned. The Priceville Bulldog pregame show continues next on Fun Radio 104.9.
Morgan Farmers Co-op takes pride in stocking our showroom with high-quality, effective products designed to treat everyday issues at your home, business, or farm. Our knowledgeable staff is here to serve you. Whether servicing large acreage for our farmers or the home gardener, we have someone on staff to assist. Morgan Farmers is proud to support many local activities. We're committed to working hard, doing our best today, building an even better tomorrow. Morgan Farmers Co-op, where community meets quality.
Football season is here, and there's no better way to enjoy the game than with Flash Fiber Internet from Joe Wheeler EMC. With speeds up to 2 gigs, Flash Fiber gives you the power to stream every touchdown, every play, and every victory without a hitch. So visit jwflash.com and experience the winning difference of Flash Fiber. It's time to get away from that old-fashioned internet provider and take a giant step into the future with Flash Fiber from Joe Wheeler EMC. Flash Fiber, your high-speed internet connection for Morgan and Lawrence counties. Visit jwflash.com to learn more.
Are you sure you're not paying too much for insurance? At Aiken & Associates, we offer home, auto, farm, commercial insurance. It's always a good idea to review your insurance policies periodically to ensure you have the best coverage for the best price. Aiken & Associates is an independent agency that does all the work for you by shopping your rates through multiple A+ rated companies. Visit one of our offices in Priceville, Cullman, and Decatur. Give us a call today for a quote from Aiken & Associates Insurance Group at 256-355-8500 or visit our website at aikenandassociates.com.
Encore Rehabilitation is not just at the heart of athletics. Encore is at the heart of our communities, working hard to keep your family strong and healthy. Encore provides high-quality physical therapy and individualized treatments for you and your loved ones. Encore Rehabilitation is always accepting new patients and is located conveniently on South Bethel Road in Priceville. If physical therapy is in your future, choose Encore.
Genman Generac is an elite Power Pro dealer for Generac. We do one thing and one thing only, and that's generators. And our customers say we're the best at it. Our factory-trained technicians are friendly, knowledgeable, and on time. For a home generator, call the Genman 256-640-3434 or GenmanGenerators.com, where everyone gets a free 10-year warranty and a customer is treated like a friend.
At Traditions Bank, we're building the bridge to your dreams. Whether it's your new home, buying land, or creating that perfect backyard oasis, we're agile, giving you quick answers so you can start making those dreams a reality. We're proud to invest in our local communities serving Morgan, Cullman, Blount, and Winston counties with the dedication you deserve. Traditions Bank, building the bridge to your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now back to the Priceville Bulldog pregame show on Fun Radio 104.9 FM. Brought to you by Morgan Farmers Co-op, your relationship-driven partner in agriculture since 1936.
Welcome back, y'all. It's Bulldog football on 104.9, where myself, David Sharp, and Bubba Thrash are at Red Devil Stadium ready for tonight's game, where your Priceville Bulldogs will face the Lawrence County Red Devils. You know, we've already talked about this, guys, but given that both suffered a loss in their last game, I know that they've got to have extra motivation for tonight. I know a victory for Priceville just wasn't in the cards last Friday night, but tonight would be a huge victory for all involved in the Bulldog locker room and for playoff implications, spoilers, whatever you want to call it. But they are ready to taste victory again.
Well, we're going to face a really good team, and that's definitely, there's no question about it. You know, I like what we saw last week. You know, the score didn't show it on the scoreboard, but at the same time, you know, Fairview's got a really, really good team. And we saw some players emerge, maybe players that were playing different positions. You know, Uriah Burnham on defense, I thought, had something to really build on. You know, we saw him making a lot of great plays and just athleticism in the secondary, being able to break up passes. You know, if Parker decides to throw it over the middle, I like to see number 9 right there in the middle breaking up passes. And, you know, seeing Brody Collins at receiver, you know, he had a great game. I think he had 7 or 8 catches for, I don't know, roughly 80 yards and a touchdown. But, you know, he was a hand that a pair of hands that Sheldon and Hudson could throw to and rely on to be able to get the ball into open space and move it down the field. So, you know, I like where we're at. You know, we've made some changes. It didn't show up on the scoreboard last week, but, you know, tonight's a new night.
Yep, and, you know, I think every night David and Bubba, we've all talked about this. We have seen every Friday night the Bulldogs grow a little more. Whether it's changing positions, whether it's X's and O's being at the right spot at the right time. One thing, Bubba, that you mentioned this week is that you mentioned that, the penalty, the pre-snap penalties, we've seen those go down week after week. We're not shooting ourselves in the foot all the time like we felt like we were doing at the beginning of the season. And I think that's a huge testament to Coach Parker and his staff. I think that, them being new coaches, we talked about this earlier in the year, that, it takes time to get to know these kids. It takes time to get to know each other. It takes time for an entire team to become one unit, shall I say. And I'm proud of what we've seen and the growth that we've seen the Priceville Bulldogs. You think about it. They've already got over 1,500 total yards as such a young team together. I'm not going to say the team's very young, but the team is very young as together as a unit. And I've really enjoyed getting to see them grow each and every week.
Yeah, and I think in our region, if you look at Region 7 from top to bottom, obviously you've got your what seem to be the two best teams in the region with Fairview and Russellville. But I really feel as if all the other teams, on any given night, any one of those teams could probably beat the other teams. Now, obviously, there's still some differences between the ones that are left there, but I feel like Priceville is in that bucket of teams, and I feel like Lawrence County is in that bucket of teams. And so tonight, I believe, they're both really going to be evenly matched to some degree. I think some of the strengths and weaknesses that Priceville has that, there's also some strengths and weaknesses on the other side, so they'll be able to game plan against both of those. I don't see that either team really has an advantage one way or the other. Skill positions are about even. I think offensively, both teams are able to put points on the board, and then even defensively, I think both teams are playing well at this point in the season. But the ball could really bounce either way. I see this game going either way. Just depends on maybe some turnovers, different things. But I don't see either team really having a great advantage.
What is your favorite things now that the weather's getting cooler? What's one of your favorite things about Friday night football in the cool weather?
Well, I just enjoy being out there when it's not hot. And, the cool weather just kind of introduces just the fall. And we know that it's going to be just around just for a short period of time. But Friday night lights is great. But when it gets cool outside, then it becomes even better. I like to get my hot chocolate, my hamburger. I'm going to explore the concession stand and see which stadium has the best food. Some have prime rib sandwiches. Yeah. But that kind of just gets me going a little bit to kind of show up a little bit nippy. We've got our pullovers on. A few weeks we'll have our Carhartts on, so. But I just think everybody just enjoys this time of year. Halloween's coming. Thanksgiving's coming.
Hoodie weather.
We're deep in the football season, and like Coach Parker said, the goal is to play games when it's cold. And so if we're playing when it's cold, that means we're winning, and we want to win.
Yeah, I love hoodie weather. I love looking when I'm down on the field and I look up and you see moms and grandmothers and some dads wrapped up in blankets, and people got their hoodies on, and man, it's just the lights are shining off the helmets, and man, I love this time of year. Guys, I really love doing this with you guys. But you're right, what you said about what Coach Parker said. Speaking of Coach Parker, each week we get to have the opportunity to sit down with Coach Parker, which we enjoy doing on a weekly basis of the Priceville Bulldogs. Y'all, this is Coach's Chat presented by Citizen Family Dentistry, where your family smile is their priority. Here's that conversation we were able to have with Coach Parker earlier. We are with Coach Seth Parker with the Priceville Bulldogs. Coach, we have the awesome opportunity to be able to sit down with you and talk every week. We've enjoyed really getting to know you. And we all know this season hasn't gone how you and I know your team wanted. Well, due to the nature of the game and, of course, this deep into the season, how hard is it to manage the fatigue of the players and the injuries, and have those had any factors on or any impact for the team?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I think we've had a number of injuries. One of our coaches ran the numbers the other day. I think we've had like 7 or 8 season-ending injuries. We've had a number of just small nagging injuries, a concussion here or there, and that's football. I mean, and that's not just football. That's every sport. You deal with it in every sport and every walk of life. But it definitely has an impact. It impacts us in major ways. Last week, our leading tackler, one of the top tacklers in the state, Ty Borden, was out, and Fairview frankly had their way with us offensively, and he kind of scored at will, and nothing taken away from them. They are a phenomenal football team. They're the best football team I've seen all year. And we've played some good ones, but they are certainly the best we've played, and they're very efficient offensively. But I do think that Tide certainly would have helped us a lot in that game, and but not only that, Tide takes attention away from everybody. I heard some of their coaches talking pregame and saying things to us, saying things to Tide about, man, and obviously we don't want you to be hurt, we want you to be healthy, but for tonight we're glad you ain't playing. And so teams scheme for him, and I think we got some really good players defensively like Brody Collins as well, and when you take Tide out of the game, well, they can kind of key in on him a little bit. And so it's with everything. There's injuries are always going to affect you, and not just offensively or defensively, but also on the offensive side of the ball too. Tide's one of our best offensive players, but not just him, man. Just glue guys too. Guys that are on special teams, guys that maybe are that backup defensive back that go in and spot play in certain situations. Yeah, losing them hurts, but everybody deals with that. We played West Point a couple weeks ago, and one of their best receivers was out. It makes a big difference. I'm trying to think. When we played, there's somebody else we played a couple weeks ago and saw one of their better players out in pregame, and you hate that for them. But it happens to everybody, and it is tough to deal with, especially deep into the season. And it's just, like I said, that's part of football. It impacts everybody at every level of the sport, high school, college, and pro. And so something we got to deal with and next man up.
Well, Coach, tonight you face off against the Red Devils of Lawrence County. What are your thoughts about them?
Yeah, really good team. Really good team. I know that they've really kind of been building for this season. They're 5-3 and 2-3 in the region. Frankly, they're going to be very hungry. I think the way the region shakes out, I think it's kind of for both teams a must win to have a chance to get into the playoffs. And I think if Lawrence County wins, barring a couple unforeseen things, they're in. And so for us, we win. We got to win one more to get in, but it kind of throws a wrench in a lot of the playoff scenarios. And, I don't think we're in a situation where I can say we're playing spoiler yet, because I think we still have our opportunity to get in the playoffs. But, yeah, I mean, there's a lot on the line. I know they're going to be hungry. They, frankly, lost the game last week. I'm sure that they did not expect to lose. Of course, you never expect to lose, but, and Ardmore's a really good team, but I know they kind of lost one and probably felt like they let it slip away. And so they're going to be very motivated. And they're, like you said, really good team. Coach Walker is a really, really good young coach. And I say young, I mean, he's older than me, so I can't say that. But he's still a good coach, really good coach. And, I think a lot of him watching his teams play, they're very skilled, very skilled. I think in the defensive secondary, on the offensive backfield, their quarterback is a really good player. And I've said this every week, and it probably sounds like coach speak, but, frankly, we got to play well to win. We're going to have to play really well to win. Like I said, their quarterback to me is one of the best players in the region. I know he's played a ton of football, and you can tell by watching him play. They got some iron men that play line on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. And so, we got our work cut out for us. And they're a team that, I think a lot of people at the beginning of the year thought would be competing for the region championship. Of course, they played Fairview 28-25. If they're able to do that, they're a heck of a team. I mean, Fairview is, like I said, they are the best I've seen this year. And if they're able to do that against Fairview, we know we're going to have a work cut out for them. But a team that we've been able to kind of watch on film all year because we have played so many common opponents. And, of course, we're in the same region, but kind of in the back order. So we've seen them a lot. And, we'll be prepared Friday and give it everything we got. And we feel good about where we're at, kind of how we've been playing. And, like I said, they're going to have to play really, really good against Lawrence County, really good football team.
Well, Coach, one last question. You can feel fall in the air. It's here. It's crispy. The cool weather's here. What are you looking forward to most tonight? With the cool air and it's a Friday night, what are you looking forward to the most tonight?
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head, man. I'd say this to our kids most every single Friday. You know, it's something that kind of popped into my mind a couple years ago when I was still over at Bob Jones. And, you know, I say it every week because I feel it. I mean, I genuinely feel this. I look our kids in the eye right before we take the field. I'm like, man, where else would you rather be right now than right here with the boys that you grew up with? You get to go play in front of everybody you grew up with. I mean, it gives me chills saying it. Where else would you rather be? And so for me, I'm looking forward to just another chance to go out and compete. I mean, this is what we, you know, I struggle to say it's what we live for because, you know, I'll be honest with you, I live for getting home and seeing my babies and the Lord and all that. But on a worldly scale, man, this is what you live for. It's what you do it for. And it's cool. You know, I got to break out a long sleeve last week, a long sleeve quarter zip. And that's the totally different vibe when you go out there and you're wearing long sleeves and it's cool. And, you know, you're playing important football. And, you know, one thing I really hadn't talked about this with our kids, but I've done in the past is, you know, you want to work your tail off in the summer so you can play when it's cold. And that's what we want. We want to play meaningful football when it's cold. And, you know, frankly, we hadn't had the season we want, but this game means a heck of a lot on Friday night. And you're playing meaningful football when it's cold. Now, we hadn't won many, but we've won enough to put ourselves in that situation. And we want to win one more Friday night to give us another chance to go out the next Friday night and play a meaningful game when it's cold outside and hopefully play a meaningful game in the month of November. And that's all you can do is give yourself a chance. And I can assure you, man, we're doing absolutely everything we can to give ourselves that opportunity.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for your time. We wish you luck and go Bulldogs.
Thank you. Go Bulldogs.
It's just about time to get started tonight and have the game underway. What's your final thoughts and who gets your pregame dog bone? David, I'll start with you, Big Daddy.
Well, my pregame dog bone is going to go to Braden Reamer. You know, I think it's going to be important for him on the defensive side of the ball to keep that outside edge contained. You know, he did a good job earlier in the season when we had a mobile quarterback of trying to keep him in the pocket and keep him from getting an open space. And I think it's important that he does that tonight. As far as my overview for the game, you know, we have got to control our turnovers. Last week we had a few untimely picks, and those picks turned into points. And we've got to control that. And we saw that. That's really what bit Lawrence County in the butt against Ardmore last week was they continued to cough the ball up throughout the game. And I think if we can do that against them and make them force those turnovers and turn those turnovers into points, you know, we stand a great shot of coming out of there with a victory.
Yeah, if I have to look at my keys to victory, I would say both quarterbacks, whichever one plays, I think they're both very talented and can control the offense well. But I think just accurate passes that can move us down the field. We've got to hit those open receivers. And so when the call is played for the quarterback to make a pass, I believe that's going to be really important. And I think as far as like my player of, you know, what I feel like we're going to need most, I'm going to go with Tide Borden. I just feel like he was missed last week. Coach Parker kind of alluded to this, that there were, you know, defensive plays maybe that if he was on the field, we might have had a different outcome. And so I believe Lawrence County with this scrambling quarterback that we're going to need some guys that are flying around quickly to the ball. And I think Tide Borden is going to be that guy that can move quickly from side to side, come up in the backfield, make plays as well, and really almost kind of play like a spy on the quarterback. I don't know if they'll play him that way, but he'll just have a good focus, I think, on the quarterback and bringing him down.
Man, I like both you guys' picks. I'm going to say my overall thoughts about the game is time of possession. I think as long as we can keep the experienced Parker Frost on the sidelines and we continue to win the time of possession and have sustained long drive, that will be key. In doing that, I think it will be awesome. My pregame dog bone is going to go to Xavion, as you would say, Bubba. Hey! Needs to go to Xavion. I would like to see him get outside and put on a show on with his wheels that he has. So my pregame dog bone goes to Xavion, and I look forward to time of possession as far as the Priceville Bulldogs over the Lawrence County. I hope we win that battle. Well, guys, thanks to everyone for tuning in to listen to the Bulldog Radio. That's going to do it here for the pregame show tonight, as we are just moments away from kickoff. When we come back, we'll send it to you, the opening prayer brought to you by Shoal Creek Baptist Church. Y'all stay with us here on Bulldog Radio 104.9, the Fun Radio Media Sports Network. I'll head down to the sidelines. My buddies David and Bubba will take over here in the booth. We'll be back.
You've been listening to the Priceville Bulldog pregame show, brought to you by Morgan Farmers Co-op, your relationship-driven partner in agriculture since 1936. Coming up next, our pregame prayer, the toss of the coin, and the opening kickoff on Fun Radio 104.9 FM.
Morgan Farmers Co-op takes pride in stocking our showroom with high-quality, effective products designed to treat everyday issues at your home, business, or farm. Our knowledgeable staff is here to serve you, whether servicing large acreage for our farmers or the home gardener, we have someone on staff to assist. Morgan Farmers is proud to support many local activities. We're committed to working hard, doing our best today, building an even better tomorrow. Morgan Farmers Co-op, where community meets quality.
Hungry for some home-cooked goodness? Come on down to Libby's Catfish and Diner, serving up the best breakfast, lunch, and dinner in town. Every day from 5:30 a.m. till 7:30 p.m. With daily lunch specials where Southern comfort meets delicious catfish. Whether you're craving breakfast at sunrise or a savory dinner, at Libby's, every meal feels like home. Stop in today and taste the tradition. Libby's Catfish and Diner on Highway 67 in Priceville.
Open the door to savings.
Foodland has featured fresh, hand-cut quality meats at the best value since 1993. At your Priceville Foodland, you'll find a hometown experience and unbelievable prices. Come in and check out our wide variety of produce, too. Great meat, great service, great prices. Open Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. We thank you for supporting your independent grocer, Priceville Foodland, proud sponsor of the Priceville Bulldogs.
There's plenty of choices when it comes to beverages, and there's plenty of stores that sell beverages, but only one has all the beverages you could want. Tucker's Beverages, 2201 Highway 67 South in Somerville and Bethel Road in Priceville. It's your first for thirst stop on Highway 67. Open daily from 9 to 9, Monday through Saturday. Call ahead at 256-822-2000. Tucker's Beverages, Somerville and Priceville, with a cold beverage to quench your thirst.
It's time to improve your life by improving your hearing. Quality Hearing Healthcare provides you with the highest standard of hearing care with excellence, integrity, and personalized service. From hearing screenings to helping you select the right hearing technology to fit your lifestyle, Quality Hearing Healthcare offers the finest selection of high-quality hearing aid services. Call today for a free evaluation appointment with Rachel Massey, a nationally recognized hearing expert. 256-355-5476. The latest in hearing health products and services to get your hearing back. Quality Hearing Healthcare, Highway 67 in Priceville and Highway 69 across from Marshall Medical Center North.
In a small town, you get unique benefits, such as the personalized attention at DOC Orthopedics. Our physicians live right here in the community. It not only makes them your neighbors, but also a part of your extended family. That's the level of care you receive. Even without an appointment, you'll always see a board-certified physician. Experience world-class orthopedic care from doctors who genuinely care about our community. DOC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has proudly served our local community and sports programs for over 50 years.
Father, I just come to you and I want to thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to pour back into this community that you have placed us in. May you continue to watch over the players and the coaches and all those that are serving here in the stadium tonight. Help them to remain safe. May everything that happens tonight bring glory and honor to your son, Jesus. In his name we pray. Amen.
The following is a copyrighted feature of the Fun Media Group in conjunction with the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
Priceville Bulldog football is on the air. We are the radio home of the Priceville Bulldogs. Online at funradioal.com, on the Fun Radio Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube channels, and on the air at 104.9 FM. Priceville Bulldog football is presented by
Holly Blackwood Realty, Citizen Family Dentistry, Morgan Farmers Co-op, Traditions Bank, Aiken and Associates Insurance Group, Sharp Roofing and Construction, Shoal Creek Baptist Church, Pillbox Pharmacy, Owen Home Appliances, Priceville Foodland, Encore Rehabilitation. Rehabilitation, Discount Auto Parts, Tucker's Beverages, Quality Hearing and Healthcare, Decatur Orthopedics, and by Gin Man Generac.
Priceville Bulldog Football. Online at funradioal.com. On the Fun Radio Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube channels. And on the air at 104.9 FM. Now from the Holly Blackwood Realty broadcast booth, it's time for Priceville Bulldog Football. Let's go down to the field for the call of tonight's game with David Sharp, play-by-play, Bubba Thrash, color commentator, and the Bo Show, Bo Goss on the sideline.
Welcome, everybody, to Moulton, Alabama. We're at the home of the Lawrence County High School Red Devils. We're here at Red Devil Stadium. I'm alongside Bubba Thrash. Down on the field, we got our buddy Bo Goss. We're going to bring you some Bulldog football action tonight. Bubba, it's been another week.
Yeah, looking forward to this game, and I think just all of everything that's on the line, really, because this is a must-have for us, and we're kind of fighting for our lives in this game. But I believe it's going to be a great game. We've analyzed it from left to right and up and down and all over, and I think it's going to be a good matchup. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm feeling pretty confident with the Bulldogs tonight.
We talked a little bit about it in pregame. Parker Frost for Lawrence County, he's a shifty quarterback. He can get into open space and get down the field, and he can beat you in a lot of different ways. And it's going to be up to the Bulldogs to be able to keep him contained into the pocket.
Yeah, absolutely. He's the engine that makes their car go. A lot like in NASCAR, you got to have a good engine in order to have a good team. Well, he's definitely that for them.
Well, selfishly for the Bulldogs, I hope the engine blows to that. We need it.
Absolutely, we're going to have to contain him, and he's the key to everything that they do. He's been a starter for 4 years. He's a senior. We just saw him walk across the field here on senior night. So seeing all the seniors walk through too. Did you know that their title is senior citizen? That's their theme tonight. So he's seeing a lot more senior citizens in the audience. But big night for Lawrence County, and we're hoping to spoil it for them.
A lot of seniors on the field. We got to see them come out with their parents and all dressed up. They had 19 seniors. I got to count them. I knew it was close to 20, and I got to count them when they were going out on the field. A lot of them. Coach Trent Walker, he's a young coach. This is his 4th season here at Lawrence County. Before that, he kind of bounced around in a little bit of the college and high school ranks. He came and got a little bit of his pedigree from Coleman, who has always been a strong program, and also Gunnersville, who is up at the top 5 of the state in 5A. So, he's got a really good program going. He started out winless his first year, and he's got it to where they are. They went to the playoffs last year. They have a good shot to go to the playoffs this year. So, pretty good opportunity for them. But, it's Bulldogs are going to have a good bit of work in front of them, and we'll see how they do. So, but we'll be right back for the opening kickoff coin toss, where we'll go down to the field with Bo Goss. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Open the door to savings.
Foodland has featured fresh, hand-cut quality meats at the best value since 1993. At your Priceville Foodland, you'll find a hometown experience and unbelievable prices. Come in and check out our wide variety of produce, too. Great meat, great service, great prices. Open Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. We thank you for supporting your independent grocer. Priceville Foodland, proud sponsor of the Priceville Bulldogs.
Encore Rehabilitation is not just at the heart of athletics. Encore is at the heart of our communities, working hard to keep your family strong and healthy. Encore provides high-quality physical therapy and individualized treatments for you and your loved ones. Encore Rehabilitation is always accepting new patients and is located conveniently on South Bethel Road in Priceville. If physical therapy is in your future, choose Encore.
Now more Bulldog play-by-play on Fun Radio, Fun 104.9.
Back to the Holly Blackwood Realty broadcast booth. We're here at Red Devil Stadium here on the campus of Lawrence County High School. Pre-game festivities are going on. Bubba, we got to see all the seniors. Color Guard is out on the field right now, going through some of their pregame. It's almost kickoff time. I'm ready to see it. Coach Trent Walker, he was excited about his team and his opportunity to be able to come out here on senior night. They took one to the chin last week at Ardmore.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see what team shows up for them. After a loss like that, I think it was. I would be willing to say it was an unexpected loss. Sure. On paper it looked like they would probably take care of business with Ardmore, but Ardmore was up for the task. So just to see kind of what kind of team is going to show up tonight. Are they going to be kind of in a lull maybe? Are they going to be fired up to prove something? Because they still have a lot to play for, obviously, and they want to end our season. Everybody knows what's on the line, so
Sure.
it'll be interesting to see which Lawrence County team shows up.
Well, if you listen to the pregame, you got to hear from Coach Walker, and he got to talk about how this is the first time that we've met on a Friday night. However, they have had some opportunities to be able to play, some of the summer plays, and like he said, iron sharpens iron, and with us being in the same region this year, they couldn't play each other. But in years past, they have. So it's not 100% stranger to the two teams. However, this is the first Friday night matchup.
Yeah, you mentioned too, David. I just wanted to say this. That he's had these seniors. He's his fourth season here, Coach Walker. So this is first graduating class, first class that he's seen come through every year. And so there's a lot of them, and they have confidence in him. He's got confidence in them. So I think it's a very interesting mix to have that many seniors in your fourth year, and seeing things come to fruition for their team.
Yeah. Oh, you got a chance to sit down or to chit chat with Coach Walker before the game. What do you have to say? What was his mood?
He seemed very relaxed. He seemed very excited. He did mention that he's excited for these seniors. And of course, you just said it. He's got 19 seniors on the sideline. Looks like they're lined up as captains for tonight. We're waiting on the Priceville captains to come down here just shortly. But his mood was great. He's very relaxed. He's a very easy guy to talk to, which that. You were able to sit down with him this week as well. It just seems like it's a good night for football.
Well, he seems like a good one to lead the Red Devil offense. When I got out here yesterday, he gave me the red carpet treatment. He brought me out to the field. I got to see it, and we just got to sit and chit chat about life and football and the kids and just the mentoring side of things, and that was awesome. And here at Red Devil Stadium, they worked Wednesday getting this field ready, and it's in tip-top shape. The field is green. It's lined with the red and white Red Devil letters with the big LC Lawrence County logo right in the middle. It's a beautiful night for football, and the field is ready to go.
Yeah, the Red Devils are out in their white pants with red jerseys and white helmets. They're looking really good. The red and white looks really good, actually. First time we've seen actual red and white. We've seen a lot of crimson and white, burgundy and white kind of this year, but first time the straight up red and white. So it looks really nice. And Priceville's in there, all whites, white tops, white bottoms with black helmets, and I like the all white as well.
Yeah, captains are making their way out onto the field. We've got two captains for the Red Devils, Caden Norwood and Parker Frost for the Red Devils. We're going to send it down to Bogoss for the coin toss.
Ref has introduced himself to the players. Here we go.
All right, Lawrence County's the home team. We'll call them red. Priceville, you the visiting team. We'll call you white. McCoy's got a picture of a man that's heads. The other side is tail. He's going to call it loud while it's in the air. If I drop it, we'll have to do it again. You ready? Heads. He called heads. It is tails. You won the toss. You still wanted the first? Yes, sir. All right. You guys won the toss?
Lawrence County won the toss and they deferred.
Bulldogs will get the ball to start the game. Let's see what the offense can do.
Last week we started off and we began running the ball. Got a big dose of Bronson Carroll, and we looked really good moving the ball down the field. So to get a start like that, I believe would be huge tonight. Kind of put just a stamp on the game that says, hey, we can run the ball on you. So to come out and prove that would be really good if we could do that on this first drive.
The captains for tonight for the Bulldogs, I didn't get to mention that before the coin toss: Braden Hicks, Will Waters, Brody Collins, and Tide Borden.
Good to have Ty Borden back after being out last week with a foot injury. I believe he said
he had an ankle injury.
Yeah, ankle injury, just kind of something simple. So for him to be back on both sides of the ball, I think that's going to be huge for us.
Yeah. Spirit lines are lined up for both sides, cheerleaders for the Bulldogs, and looks like we've got a lot of parents and family and friends that are on the field for the Lawrence County Red Devils. And here they come. Red Devils are out. They've got being led out by the black flag with the Bulldogs, with the Devils Priceville's coming out with a PHS banner.
And the P flag, Brody Collins.
The P flag.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I know that the Bulldogs are proud to be able to carry that one on the field with them.
It's cool to see.
I like it.
I like it.
Red Devils are coming out, lining up for the kick. Referees they're having a huddle and a pregame prayer. 12 minutes on the clock. It's time to play some football.
I know, Bo, you mentioned Caden Lee. This is their kicker. He was an Impact Player of the Week, I believe. Is that what he was, Bo?
First and sold Marmac Player of the Week.
Yeah, so we've seen that he's got a great foot. So we know that Lawrence County has a good kicking game, whether it's field goals or I fully expect him to boot this one into the end zone or somewhere deep.
Back deep for the Bulldogs. 21 Colton Madewell. Number 9 Uriah Burnham. They're standing at the 10-yard line. Ball's being spotted at the 40-yard for the Red Devils, getting ready to kick off.
You know, we've done good on kickoffs this year. I think we really have. We've moved the ball. I would say we get an average of 25, 30 yards a lot of times on most of them. But we shoot ourselves in the foot. So it'd be great to see us return this up here close to the 40 or 50-yard line and start from there tonight.
Red Devils are kicking off to the left as you listen. Ball spotted on the tee. And we are underway. Kick is up. Long kick. It's going to go. Colton Madewell's going to catch it on the near hash. He's going to run it out to about the 15. He shifts around one guy. He's going to make it out to about the 19-yard line where he's down. Bulldogs offense are going to take over right there.
Good safe return. All right, David, let's see this offense and see what we're going to do. Are we going to try to make a statement with the run? We're going to try to run it outside. We're going to get quick on the edges up the middle. I'm interested to see what we're going to start off with here.
You know, last week we started off. We had a rough start with the interception that came 2 plays in, and then we got our long sustained drive. I'd love to go down the field right now and put some points on the board.
Looks like we've got our normal starters.
Ball on the near hash. 2 receivers on each side. Single back in the backfield. Formation shifting around. Cooper Clark, Brody Collins lined up at tight end to give to Madewell. He goes straight up the middle. He's going to be out across the 30, out to the 34. That's going to be close to a first down.
Bronson
Carroll, the running back, not Madewell. Excuse me.
Good run. First down. First play, straight up the middle. We actually had 2 tight ends in the backfield there, I guess playing, I know Coach Parker calls it the sniffer position. And they both basically just blocked straight up, and we had a huge hole right up the middle, right up the A-gap.
That's a Traditions Bank first down. Single receiver on each side. The snap, the give to Bronson. He shifts around. He's out across the 35, out to the 37. Play's going to be whistled dead before he's pushed down by the Red Devils.
Auto parts for makes, models, and descriptions are on the shelf at Discount Auto Parts, Priceville's hometown auto parts stop for over 3 decades. In the middle of town on Alabama 67, Discount Auto Parts is your go-to store. And if they don't have the part you need, they'll get it next day for just about any part. Your hometown independently owned Discount Auto Parts. Open weekdays and Saturday at 7, Sunday too at 8 a.m. Home owned for over 3 decades. Best quality, best service, friendliest folks in town. Priceville's Discount Auto Parts.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home in Priceville? Look no further than Holly Blackwood, your dedicated real estate agent and proud sponsor of the Priceville Bulldogs. Holly Blackwood is more than just a real estate agent. She's a pillar of our community. When you choose Holly Blackwood, you're choosing someone who genuinely cares about making Priceville a better place for everyone. Trust Holly Blackwood, the community's trusted real estate agent. Contact Holly Blackwood at 256-612-0034, the last realtor you'll ever need.
Taking care of your smile is as important as anything you do in your life, and your smile is our business. Welcome to Citizen Family Dentistry, where a family of citizens are helping their patients keep their smile in tip-top shape. Dr. David, Dr. Peyton, and Dr. Blair Citizen offer exceptional dentistry in a friendly and relaxed environment with a trained and trusted team of dental hygienists and dental assistants. 2 locations from Mallard Village in Priceville and 819 Highway 31 in Hartselle, welcoming new patients of all ages. Citizen Family Dentistry. Your family's smile is our priority.
At Traditions Bank, we know that every great story begins with a strong foundation. Whether you're buying your first home, starting a business, or planning for the future, we're here to help you build your dreams, brick by brick. With personalized service, we're more than just a bank. We're your financial partner serving Morgan, Coleman, Blount, and Winston counties. Traditions Bank, building bridges, your true community partner. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Are you sure you're not paying too much for insurance? At Aiken & Associates, we offer home, auto, farm, commercial insurance. It's always a good idea to review your insurance policies periodically to ensure you have the best coverage for the best price. Aiken & Associates is an independent agency that does all the work for you by shopping your rates through multiple A+ rated companies. Visit one of our offices in Priceville, Cullman, and Decatur. Give us a call today for a quote from Aiken & Associates Insurance Group at 256-355-8500 or visit our website at aikenandassociates.com.
Need a roof installed or replaced? Call Sharp Roofing and Construction in Priceville. Our team of professionals are fully insured, safety tested, and offer free estimates. We make the process as smooth as possible so you can relax while we do the work. Call us today at 256-580-6075. Look us up on Facebook or visit our website at sharproofingandconstruction.com. Sharp Roofing and Construction proudly supports Priceville Bulldog Athletics.
Back in action. Parker Frost takes the ball on the first snap. He's wrapped up by Cole Oliver, and he's down for a pickup of only 1. Red Devils back up on the ball. Parker Frost, he takes the ball. He looks at his options. He goes right up the middle. He's going to pick up maybe 5 on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Red Devils.
Really good pursuit by Ty Borden. Went straight through the line into the backfield. He kind of flushed out Frost out of the backfield, and Brody Collins came up, just barely missed the tackle. Could have been about 2 yards shorter, but we're still at 3rd and 3 here.
Big down right here for the Red Devils. You expect him to try to get out in space. 4 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Empty backfield, quick pass to the left side. It's out of the hands of the receiver. That's going to be a big 4th down play.
4th coming up. Yeah. That looks like they're bringing out the punt team.
Money down, boys. Money down.
That's a big stop right there for the Bulldogs.
Absolutely.
Punting
Good
team
answer.
coming back out.
Good answer. And I like, too, that we've got Uriah back here catching this. I think he might be a little bit more of a threat to actually field it, catch it. We haven't really been that much of a threat this year to actually catch the ball and get some yardage. So let's see what he does.
Punt formation out, ball on the 43. Caden Lee, your kicker. The snap, it's a good snap. The kick, low kick, it's going to bounce short. Uriah's going to let it bounce. It's going to go down to about the 20-yard line.
It hit number 4, right on the 24, so it'll be on 24.
24-yard line for the Bulldogs to take over right there. This is going to be 1st down and 10 for them.
So really not a bad thing there. We were 3 and out, they're 3 and out, and we lost 4 yards on the play to get the ball back.
Yeah.
So no harm done there. Let's pick it up 1st down and drive on them.
Biggest thing I think we can do right here is just try to limit any mistakes and let's play. And the scores will find themselves, and the guys will find the ways to make it to the end zone. Bulldogs on the ball, lined up on the far hash. 1st and 10. A snap, they get it to the running back. He goes straight up the middle. He shifts around one. He breaks He's across the 40. He gets 3. He's across the 50. The 40. He's got one man to beat the 30. Come on, Bronson. The 10. He's tripped up just outside the 10-yard line. Bronson Carroll with a big run down the far sideline.
What a cut. Went straight up the middle. He got a hole, and then he cut it to the outside to the left and went straight down the sideline. Good speed.
Shoestring tackle by the Red Devil to keep him out of the end zone. That's going to be 1st and 10. Ball just outside the 10-yard line.
Line it up quick.
Bulldogs line up quick. The give to Bronson. He goes right back up the middle for no gain. They don't even have the chain set up.
Not sure why we had Bronson out there still after that 65-yard run.
2nd and 10.
We figure you might have given him a break.
Ball at the 12. Parker wanted to run fast on that play. He wanted to catch them with their hands on their hips. He's going to slow it down right now. Bulldogs looking at the sideline for the play.
We've got to take advantage of this. We've got to get 7. Got to get 6 right here.
6:55 to go in the first. Offense has the play in. Play clock's down to 10. Got plenty of time.
Come on, Dogs.
Graham takes the snap. He fakes the give to Carroll. He looks for a receiver in the flat. It's Brody Collins. He catches it across the 5. He's fighting his way.
Sir.
He's going to be down to the 3. That's going to be maybe a yard short of the first down. Bringing up 3rd down and 1.
I like the call there.
We
saw
saw
little RPO action. All he did, Sheldon just faked to the running back and then rolled out to his right. Brody was right out there in the flat. Good call.
Ball on the near hash. Brody Collins had a great game last week. He's starting off good tonight.
Wildcat.
Tight formation. Madewell takes the snap. We got whistles on the play. We probably jumped a little quick on the play. Let's see what the call is. False start against the offense. That's going to move them back 5 yards. We were down 3rd and maybe half of a yard, so now it's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Critical penalty right there. That was untimely. And we run those plays so well, this Wildcat formation. We get inside the 20. We direct snap right to Madewell normally.
This may be a 4-down scenario. Wildcat offense still on the field. Madewell taking the snaps. Bronson in the backfield with them. Jumbo package. The snap, they go to the left side. He's following his blockers. He's trying to get to the corner. He turns it up, but he's wrapped up all the way over to the far sideline.
We tried to stretch it out there, but we just got beat to the corner. So I like the play call, though. Madewell's quick. He can get out there if we could just get out there and outrace him to the corner, but they were up for the challenge.
He just didn't have any space to go. Graham comes back on the field. Still got an offense on the field. Bronson Carroll still in the backfield. Uriah Burnham checks back in. Looks like Jason Drawbaugh checks back in. Cooper Clark.
4th and 6.
4th and 6. We do not have to get a touchdown on the play.
Timeout.
Looks like we got a timeout. 5:10 to go in the first quarter. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
There's plenty of choices when it comes to beverages, and there's plenty of stores that sell beverages, but only one has all the beverages you could want. Tucker's Beverages, 2201 Highway 67 South in Somerville and Bethel Road in Priceville. It's your first for thirst stop on Highway 67. Open daily from 9 to 9, Monday through Saturday. Call ahead at 256-822-2000. Tucker's Beverages, Somerville and Priceville, with a cold beverage to quench your thirst.
It's time to improve your life by improving your hearing. Quality Hearing Healthcare provides you with the highest standard of hearing care with excellence, integrity, and personalized service. From hearing screenings to helping you select the right hearing technology to fit your lifestyle, Quality Hearing Healthcare offers the finest selection of high-quality hearing aid services. Call today for a free evaluation appointment with Rachel Massey, a nationally recognized hearing expert. 256-355-5476. The latest in hearing health products and services to get your hearing back. Quality Hearing Healthcare. Highway 67 in Priceville and Highway 69 across from Marshall Medical Center North.
Now more Bulldog play-by-play on Fun Radio, Fun 104.9.
4th down and 6, ball on the far hash. Bulldogs lined up. They're going for it right here just outside the 10-yard line. The snap, Graham drops back. He's looking for a pass. He's going to throw it. He's got a receiver.
Got him.
Touchdown, Brody Collins.
Good play call.
Attaboy, Brody.
That was
my boy, Blue.
That was the Auburn throwback that gets Alabama every time. If you've ever seen that, folks, that's exactly what it looked like. Except number 11 caught it.
He dropped back. He was looking. You could tell Sheldon was looking for that screen pass the whole way, and it just opened up over on the far side.
He threw the defense.
He did.
And Brody was just too much to handle in that back corner.
Bulldogs lined up to kick the extra point. Graham's the hold. Gray Cathy kicking. The snap, the hold, the kick. It's up. And it's good. 5:04 to go in the first. Bulldogs take the lead, 7-0. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
In a small town, you get unique benefits, such as the personalized attention at DOC Orthopedics. Our physicians live right here in the community. It not only makes them your neighbors, but also a part of your extended family. That's the level of care you receive. Even without an appointment, you'll always see a board-certified physician. Experience world-class orthopedic care from doctors who genuinely care about our community. DOC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has proudly served our local community and sports programs for over 50 years.
Genman Generac is an elite Power Pro dealer for Generac. We do one thing and one thing only, and that's generators. And our customers say we're the best at it. Our factory-trained technicians are friendly, knowledgeable, and on time. For a home generator, call the Genman 256-640-3434 or GenmanGenerators.com, where everyone gets a free 10-year warranty and a customer is treated like a friend.
Priceville Bulldog Football, 104.9 FM.
Gray Cathy lined up the kick. Ball's underway. Short kick over the middle. It's going to go up to the 29-yard line. Red Devils are going to take it out across the 40. He bulldozes his way out to the 43-yard line. Shifty little play right there for the Red Devils.
Yeah, good play. They've got good field position here. You know, I was just talking about Sheldon and just the patience that it took to throw that touchdown. He's got the defenders coming at him. But even enough to, you're backpedaling, you've got to put a little bit more on that to get it back there where you need to.
That's right.
And that looked like, just a great pass there for Brody.
Aiken and Associates scoring recap. 11-yard pass to Brody Collins, far side of the end zone for the first score of the game. Give to the running back. He's out across the 45. He's stacked up by the Bulldogs at the 47. That's going to be a pickup of 4, bringing up 2nd down and 6.
So I noticed right there that Frost, he hands that ball off, but he noticed that he could have had a wide open lane there. I would not be surprised if they come back to that same play, little zone read, and he keeps the ball and comes around this left side right here. I hope we can defend it, but he was very aware of it.
Tavian Jones, the running back, 5'9", 170, 8th grader, played in the backfield for the Red Devils. The snap, the give to Jones again. He's out across the line. That's going to be close to a 1st down. We'll see where they mark it.
Exact same play. Again, looking at that really closely. He's watching that defensive end, and there's really nobody over here to guard him if he decides to tuck that and keep it and run around this left edge.
That is going to be another 1st down for the Red Devils. Coach Walker had some high praise for Tavian Jones, for a kid in 8th grade to be able to come out and take varsity snaps. They've got another one, Eli Mitchell. He also lines up in the backfield for the Red Devils as well. Both of those guys are coming out of middle school.
Impressive.
Parker Frost takes the snap. The give to Jones. He's going to pick up 1 or 2. Good tackle by the Bulldogs. He's going to get out to the 45-yard line. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 8.
Hicks on the tackle there. Strong play by 66. Defensive line, Cole Oliver's up there. They look like they're up for the challenge. Jay Patel's up there. Braden Raymer, filling in linebackers with Ty Borden and Brody Collins. Those 6 guys have been busy so far tonight. 2nd down and 8.
2nd down and 8 for the Red Devils. 3 receivers left. Ball on the far hash. Jones in the backfield with Parker. Man goes in motion.
Quarterback
keeper by Frost. He goes around the right side. He's going to be out across the line of the game. That looks like that's going to be another 1st down for the Red Devils.
Ty Borden on the tackle there, but good run by Frost. You can tell he's got a lot of confidence when he tucks it and when he keeps it to run. He's not running just to get a few yards. He's running to make a big gain.
Starters for the Lawrence County offense. Up front, Jalen Young, Wyatt Knight, Christian Graham, Everett Graham, Colby Karai, Parker Frost, your quarterback, Tavian Jones, Eli Mitchell, your running backs. Out at receiver, Xander Long, Brody Bean, Lawson Terry, Braylon Dame. 1st and 10. Ball at 37. Man goes in motion. Frost takes the snap. He comes to the near side. He's looking for a receiver. He's pressured in the backfield. He tries to throw it away. He's going to be down in the backfield, but it's going to be an incomplete pass.
Braden Raymer with the pressure there, David, but good heads-up play by Frost to get rid of that ball, and he really saved him. That's a 7-yard loss right there if he goes down, but he was able to get the ball out at least to the sideline to the wide receiver.
And he did have a receiver in the area, so there's no intentional grounding. Starters for the Bulldog defense up front, we've got Cole Oliver, Braden Hicks, Braden Reamer, linebackers Cole Wells, Todd Borden, Brody Collins, and Xavier Camel. In the backfield, we got Uriah Burnham, Jack Eubanks, Hudson Eubanks. Frost drops back to pass. He's looking for a receiver on the far side. He's under pressure, and that's going to be over his head. That's going to fall incomplete, bringing up a long 3rd down play.
Braden Graham running step for step for him there. He's a little bit undersized out there. That wide receiver, it looks like he'd be undersized against anybody. He's about 6'4", but Braden, he's up for the challenge, ran step for step for him.
2:17 to go in the first. Bulldogs still lead 7-0.
So this is 3rd and 10, but they're on the 37-yard line. So this could be 4-down territory for them, although they do have a good kicking game.
They do.
So you never know what they might decide to do.
Tight formation, man goes in motion. He gives it to Jones in the backfield. He runs into a wall. He's going to get to about the 34, but that's going to bring up 4th down and 6 on the play.
Brody Collins manned him up.
He was on him like guacamole on a taco salad from the get-go.
Absolutely. 1-1, put him on the ground.
Jones, when you see him come out of the backfield, he's a short guy, but he packs a punch. And so you could see him just like two bulls just ramming.
So here we go. This is 4th down.
4th down and 6.
Play.
Offense still on the field. Eli Mitchell, number 17, their other 8th grader. He's over on wide receiver over on the right side. Single back in the backfield. Frost goes in motion. A little bit of a – no, he gives it to Mitchell coming to the near side. He's going to be wrapped up. Big play by the Bulldogs. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
There you go, Hudson Eubanks.
Hudson Eubanks
read that like a
book.
book.
The tackle. We were all confused. I couldn't tell who had the ball, and he handed it off to the.
He handed it off to Mitchell.
Motion. Yeah.
Mitchell coming in motion, the 8th grader. He handed it to him. You couldn't tell that from here. I thought he was trying to give it to Jones, going right up the gut, and Mitchell had it the entire time. But great stop by the Bulldogs. The offense is going to take over for the Bulldogs. Starters for the Bulldogs tonight: Cole Oliver, John Scott Chrisman, Ethan Johnson, Will Waters, and J.T. Miller up front. Sheldon Graham's your quarterback. Bronson Carroll, your running back. Brody Collins, Tide Borden, Uriah Burnham, and Braden Reamer, your receivers. Hudson Eubanks in quarterback.
The keeper.
He's going to fake it. He's going to go to the left side. He's going to go to the right side. He's trying to find his face. He's going to be wrapped up for a big loss. We've got flags on the play.
Face mask.
He was trying to find an opening. He tried to go left twice and tried to go right twice, and he just couldn't find it. And it ended up being a big loss, but we'll see. It looks like this is probably going to be a defensive penalty.
What?
Blocking the back against the Bulldogs. So it's going to be an offensive penalty. Big
I
play.
saw a face mask. I saw him grab Hudson's face mask, but that's okay. It was
when you
tough
have
to
an
see.
offensive play that lasts that long, it's going to be hard to keep from not having some kind of hold.
Hudson Eubanks going back to the sideline, and Graham has Sheldon's come back out as quarterback here.
10-yard penalty is going to bring up 2nd down and 20. Ball at the 23. Man goes in motion. Pop pass to Uriah Burnham going to the left side. He's trying to get around the corner. He's going to be out across the line of scrimmage. That's going to be maybe a pickup of 2 or 3 on the play. Bring up 3rd down.
So Lawrence County is really up for the challenge on these stretch plays. We're trying to run from side to side, but they're up for the challenge, and they're kind of beating us out to the sideline, not allowing us to get to that corner. We might have our best game might be coming straight at them up the middle like we did on that first drive.
Clock's under 1 minute to play in the first quarter. Bulldogs still lead 7-0. 3rd down and long, 3rd down and 18. Ball's around the 25-yard line. Play clock winding down. It's under 10.
You know, we always want to get a first down, but it wouldn't be bad if we get some yardage here and flip the field on them and punt it back to them.
Graham drops back to pass. He looks for receiver. He looks long. He's got one over the middle. It's going to be incomplete. We've got flags on the play. Cooper Clark was the intended receiver over the middle. Graham led him a little bit too much. Let's see what this flag is. Referees are going to talk about it.
You could see him. He put his hands on him a little bit. I'm not sure if it warranted a pass interference, if that's the call.
Pass interference against the defense.
We'll take it.
Guys, you were talking about the stretch play. The stretch play that we did on the 2nd down just now, the hole was there. It's just we didn't get there in time to hit the hole.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, when Uriah Burnham was trying to take that pop pass, there was a little bit of just confusion right there in the backfield, and so he didn't have a clear lane, so he wasn't in space because he had to stop to try to catch the ball and get his momentum back going.
So here comes Hudson.
After the penalty, 15-yard penalty, it's bringing up 3rd down and maybe a yard and a half. A lot more manageable play here on 3rd down.
Hudson's back out at QB now. Sheldon went back to the sideline.
Single back in the backfield. Hudson takes the snap. It's a quarterback keeper. He turns it right upfield. He's across the line of the game. He's going to be out to the 44-yard line. That's going to bring up a Traditions Bank 1st down.
That was quarterback keeper all the way, right up the right side, went right up probably around the B gap area, about halfway down the left side of the line. Hudson did a good job of just hanging on to it, finding the hole, and getting upfield for the 1st down. Sheldon Graham's coming back out now. Looks like we might be using these guys to their strengths. You know, Sheldon's thrown a lot of passes in the first quarter, but when Hudson's come out, it's been quarterback run.
Clock's winding down. Clock is moving. It's down to 10 seconds. We are lined up on the ball. Looks like we will run a play. 1st and 10. Graham takes the snap to give to the running back. Bronson takes it right up the middle. He's across midfield. He's stacked up by a whole pack of Red Devils.
Good quarter.
Good quarter for the Bulldogs. Clock hits 0. We're going to go to the second quarter. We'll be right back after a quick break. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
In-game scoreboard. It's another Friday night in the heart of Dixie and another edition of your Gilbert and Bob Ford in-game scoreboard with your host, Travis Lane. Here's a quick look at area football scores. Gunnersville and Boaz knotted at 0. Fairview over Sardis, 7-0. West Morgan ahead of Central Florence, 7-0. Randolph over Madison County, 8-0. And New Hope over Plainview, 3-0. I'll be back soon with more teams and more scores right here on the Fun Radio Sports Network.
Devils.
She said you're good.
Back to Red Devil Stadium here at Lawrence County High School. You know, it's a good quarter for the Bulldogs. You know, I'll take any quarter where we manage our turnovers. We're 7-0 lead. I'll take it. That's exactly what we need to do in this game plan to be able to take home the W tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, that might be the best quarter we've had all year. I mean, I'm serious. Best quarter. The only negative play was the play where Hudson was trying to make something happen. And, you know, they kind of overwhelmed them a little bit. But other than that, David, you're right. I mean, it was solid on defense. We stopped them, got the ball back. We're moving the ball, making good plays. Execution's been on. Confidence is high.
That's right. Players are back on the field. Bulldogs are driving to the left now that the field's been flipped. Ball spotted right at the 50 on the near hash. Sheldon Graham, your quarterback, single back in the backfield. The snap, they give to Bronson. He tries to go right up the middle. He's stacked up by the Red Devils. That's going to be a loss of 1 on the play.
Exact same play we ran the first play of the game and maybe even the second play. So I think they saw that lineup where we've got the two tight ends in the backfield, and I believe they knew we were going to hand that one off.
3rd down and 6.
We might be able to run something else off that, though. So let's not forget that later on.
I like
give
this,
them that same look.
I like this size matchup between Uriah and their corner over here.
Good point. Good point there, Bo.
Case and draw by Uriah Burnham, your receivers. Single receiver on either side. Brody Collins, your tight end. Single back. Graham drops back to pass. He rolls out to the right side. He looks for a receiver. He's got one. Uriah Burnham's got it. He's across the 30. He's across the 20. The 10. 5. Touchdown. Bulldogs. Uriah Burnham with a 51-yard touchdown pass.
And Burnham he did for a 50-yard touchdown. Bo, good call on that. We need to put you on the coaching staff.
I saw it.
13-0 your score. Just at the start of the second quarter. Big play for the Bulldogs right there.
Roll out. Sheldon rolled out to the right, put the ball right on the money. Uriah big boyed him, took it to the house.
He had a defender right there on his back. The only person that could have caught that pass was Uriah. Great play. Gray Cathy lined up to kick. Sheldon Graham, your holder. The snap, the hold, the kick. It's up. It's good.
Let's go.
11:09 to go in the half. Bulldogs extend the lead 14-0. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Open the door to savings.
Foodland has featured fresh, hand-cut quality meats at the best value since 1993. At your Priceville Foodland, you'll find a hometown experience and unbelievable prices. Come in and check out our wide variety of produce, too. Great meat, great service, great prices. Open Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. We thank you for supporting your independent grocer, Priceville Foodland, proud sponsor of the Priceville Bulldogs.
Encore Rehabilitation is not just at the heart of athletics. Encore is at the heart of our communities, working hard to keep your family strong and healthy. Encore provides high-quality physical therapy and individualized treatments for you and your loved ones. Encore Rehabilitation is always accepting new patients and is located conveniently on South Bethel Road in Priceville. If physical therapy is in your future, choose Encore.
Now more Bulldog play-by-play on Fun Radio, Fun 104.9.
Back to the Holly Blackwood Realty broadcast booth. Gray Cathy kicks it away. It's going to be out across the 30, out to the 28. Lawrence County catches the ball. He gets back out to the 40-yard line, maybe to the 41, where the Devils will take over right there. Bo, you gotta admit, I'm sure the energy is high right now.
Oh man, the feeling down here is like it was against Columbia. It is just excited. The band's kicking. Everybody's just excited. I can't even put it in words. I'm having a blast. People are high-fiving, chest bumping. Let's go. Yeah. It's Bulldog Friday night, baby. Let's go.
Ball lined up in the middle of the field. Ball at the 41. Frost takes the snap. He fakes the give to Jones. He throws it out into the flap. He's wrapped up immediately by Hudson Eubanks. Great play by Jack Eubanks as well. His brother laying on the ground. The receiver couldn't go anywhere, and then Hudson just lit him up.
Brother to brother right there.
Jack introduced him to the ATM, the automatic tackling machine.
Yes, sir.
Best bank in North Alabama. Now we're over here in Lawrence County introducing it to him.
2nd down and 11. Ball on the near hash. Jones still your running back in the backfield with Frost. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 stretched out at the far side of the field. The give to Jones. He tries to go right off tackle to the near side. He bangs his way out across the 46-yard line.
So I'll tell you what Jack did really well right there. He set that edge. He got out the farthest and forced the running back up into the middle, and that's where we made the tackle. Good play by 10.
3rd down and 6 for Lawrence County. 10:07 to go in the first half. Bulldogs with a 14-0 lead.
One thing I'm noticing too, David, I'm not seeing them pushing us back any. Our guys are, if we're not pushing them back, we're definitely standing our ground there on the line of scrimmage. Right now, we own that line right now.
3rd down and 6, empty backfield, 3 receivers left, 2 to the near side. Frost drops back to pass. He flushes out of the pocket. He tries to go. He's going to be great tackle in space. That's going to be a pickup of maybe 2 yards. That's going to bring a 4th down and 3 for the Red Devils.
Braden Raymer went one-on-one with him. If he doesn't make that tackle, then he's going to take it another 20, 30 yards, and he took him down. That's not easy. Frost is shifty.
Offense coming off the field for the Red Devils. Another punting situation. Big stop right there for the Bulldogs. Frost, we talked about him in pregame. He's dangerous if he gets an open space, and right there he got an open space, but the Bulldogs wrapped him up.
Uriah's back again for this, I believe.
Uriah's back at the 20. Nope, offense is coming back. They're coming in. They're looking for a quick look. We've got whistles. We got whistles on the play. They were in punt formation, and then they jumped up to an offensive set.
We jumped off, I believe.
So that's going to be a 1st down for the Red Devils. They ran that to perfection. They got us a little bit jumpy. 5-yard penalty. That's going to put the ball at the 47-yard line on our side of the field. Defense coming back on for the Bulldogs.
By far, that was the biggest play of the game right now, I believe.
For them.
Yeah. I mean, just detrimental to us. Get a 3 and out and a good stop right there. All right.
Ball in the middle of the field.
Definitely a momentum.
Yeah.
Shift for sure.
The snap to Frost to give to Jones. He goes right up the middle. He's going to pick up maybe 4 on the play. He's going to be out to the 43-yard line where he's brought down.
They must see something on the right side of their line that they really like. I don't know if there's a mismatch on this closest side of the line, but every time this young running back has come to this right side, I'm expecting this quarterback. It's not going to be long. He's going to hold it and try to run.
Well, I think you just said it, Bubba. You said young quarterback, young running back. He's an 8th grader. Maybe he likes running to the right. He just hasn't got there yet as far as experience.
Eli Mitchell in. The give to Mitchell. He goes to the left side. He's quick. He's around. He zigs around one guy. He makes a spin move. He's going to be down across the 20 down to the 15. Let's see where they mark him out of bounds. That's another young running back for the Red Devils. You see why he's on the field.
Yeah, missed tackle there. Probably had him at half the distance. You know, he probably would have got him at a 15-yard gain there, but missed that tackle. And Xavion had to chase him down and run him out of bounds. Looks like they're at the 10-yard line.
Mitchell's a lot smaller running back than Jones is. Both of them are the same grade, but he's slow and shifty. Not slow and shifty. He's fast and shifty. But when he gets around the corner, he can cut on the dime, and you can see how explosive he was right there.
Absolutely.
Frost back on the snap. The give to Jones. He comes around the right tackle, lowers his shoulder. He's out across the 10. He's going to be down at the 8-yard line.
He really runs behind his pads to be so young.
He does.
A lot of times you get young running backs, they run too up and down. But he's learned how to get behind his pads, and he brings a load when when he hits you.
Flag on the play, holding against the Red Devils. That's going to back them up 10 yards. Jones comes off the field. Mitchell back in the game for the Red Devils.
So they've given it to Mitchell on the quick in and arounds, kind of, right?
Well, the last play, the explosive play that they got it all the way down, he was lined up in a running back set, but the other one, he was a receiver going in motion.
Four wide
receivers left, one to the right. He goes to the one-on-one, and it's out of the hands.
Wow.
That's going to be an incomplete pass, bringing up second down and goal. Ball at the 21-yard line.
15. He's about 6'3". He ran a quick slant there. He actually had Hudson beat, but just the pass was a little bit too high for him. That would have been a touchdown for sure.
Looked like a high fastball. I think it was there before he thought it was going to be there.
Yeah.
Parker Frost, dual sport athlete. He plays shortstop for the Red Devils.
2nd and 20.
Ball in the middle of the field. Two receivers right, one to the left. Jones back into the game. He takes it off right tackle. He turns it back up to the middle. He's going to be across the 20 down to the 17-yard line.
Ty Borden comes up from the linebacker position, fills that gap, makes a good tackle there. So 3rd down and long here. So I imagine, well, this might not be 4-down territory for them. If we get a stop right here, they do have a good kicking game.
Yeah.
So I would expect see him come out. They're only on the 21 here. Actually, they're on the what?
17.
Sorry, why do I look at that wrong?
Bond's still in the middle of the field. Jones, your running back. He's back in the backfield with Frost. Two receivers left, one to the right. Frost takes the snap. He drops back to pass. He looks to the right. He's going to the end zone. He's got a receiver. That's going to be a touchdown.
Double move
for the Red Devils.
He got him on a slant, went slant, and Hudson bid on the slant, and he cut it back out to the corner of the end zone. Ran a little quick corner. Double move got him on that one.
Parker Frost put it on the ladders in the back corner of the end zone for 6. 6:49 to go in the second quarter. Red Devils lined up to kick the extra point.
Cannon just went off. Scared me.
They're trying to get set up on the field. Caden Lee, your kicker. Jack Boyle, your holder. The snap.
Straight up the middle
for 2.
The
kick. Oh, no.
He ran it up.
He ran it up the middle.
Got 2. Went untouched, actually. They hiked it to the setter, the up man, and he ran it straight up the middle.
6:49 to go in the half. They cut into the lead, 14-8. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Auto parts for makes, models, and descriptions are on the shelf at Discount Auto Parts, Priceville's hometown auto parts stop for over 3 decades. In the middle of town on Alabama 67, Discount Auto Parts is your go-to store. And if they don't have the part you need, they'll get it next day for just about any part. Your hometown independently owned Discount Auto Parts. Open weekdays and Saturday at 7, Sunday too at 8 a.m. Home owned for over 3 decades. Best quality, best service, friendliest folks in town. Priceville's Discount Auto Parts.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home in Priceville? Look no further than Holly Blackwood, your dedicated real estate agent and proud sponsor of the Priceville Bulldogs. Holly Blackwood is more than just a real estate agent. She's a pillar of our community. When you choose Holly Blackwood, you're choosing someone who genuinely cares about making Priceville a better place for everyone. Trust Holly Blackwood, the community's trusted real estate agent. Contact Holly Blackwood at 256-612-0034. The last realtor you'll ever need.
Priceville Bulldog Football, 104.9 FM.
Back to Red Devil Stadium. Caden Lee, your kicker, he lines up. He kicks the ball. It's off to the left side. It's going to be over Madewell's head. It's going to be a touchback for the Bulldogs. You know, good drive right there for the Red Devils. You know, untimely penalty for the Bulldogs to be able to jump off sides on that 4th down play. But, you know, that they ran that play for that reason, and it worked.
Yeah, definitely something we hadn't seen all year. Yeah. So, you know, I don't even know if they probably have that on tape. Probably not.
We've done it to other people, but I think it's the first time it's been done to us.
Yeah. Good play, good call by them. They ran it and successful.
Bulldogs line up. Ball's given to Madewell. He's going to go across right tackle. He's going to be out close to the 25-yard line. Pick up 4 on the play, bringing up second down and 6.
It's clear that Coach Parker and the staff want to make a point that we're going to run the ball. They're sticking to that. I feel like they I think they feel like they can move the ball down the field running. And so far we've been successful. We're picking up pretty good yardage every run we have.
Ball on the far hash, drops back, give to the running back. He comes across left tackle. He's trying to get out in open space. He's trying to turn the corner. It's Colton Madewell out across the 30 to the 31 where he's brought down.
First down.
That's going to be another Traditions Bank first down for the Bulldogs.
Good play. Just enough blocking on that. JT Miller actually came out here and had a lead block going. And Madewell was able to get 1 yard more. I believe he picked up just enough to get the first down.
Great ball protection, too. Did y'all see how he made sure that he was not getting rid of the ball?
Ball lined up on the near hash. Uriah Burnham, chase and draw by your receivers. Single receiver on either side. Tight end, single back in the backfield. The snap to give to Madewell. He goes across the left tackle.
Yes,
he's trying to get out in space. He breaks one tackle. He's out to the 45-yard line. Looks like that's going to be another Traditions Bank first down for the Bulldogs.
Good run. I love the way we're sticking to. Oh, what happened?
Late penalty way after the play. Side judge throws a flag over on the Lawrence County side. Let's see what that flag is all about.
Oh, they're going to get
maybe a sideline warning. Coach Walker is livid right now. That's what the call is. It's going to be a sideline warning against the Red Devils. Coach Walker's out on the field giving the white hat the business right now.
Hey, we're familiar with them sideline warning penalties.
We've had a few of those throughout the season.
I guarantee you we've gotten more than this team has.
Part of the reason we've had sideline warnings is because most of the sidelines we played on doesn't have much room.
Just like tonight.
This was not due to space, though, over here, Bo. This was a coach that was angry with, I believe it was a holding call he thinks they missed.
1st and 10, ball in the near hash, drops back. He gives it to Madewell. Madewell gets some space. He's out across the 50. He's going to be down to the 46, maybe just a half a yard short of another first down.
Great patience there. You see, he didn't hit that hole immediately, but he saw where to run best, set up the blocks a little bit for a 9-yard gain.
I'm impressed with our ability to be able to move the ball on the ground. That's something that we've struggled with, not really that we've struggled with. We've been streaky at times running the ball, and tonight they've been able to pick up good gashes of the yard, not only with Bronson but also now with Madewell.
Yeah, I mean, you make a good point. We talked about if we were going to be able to run the ball, and it looks like we're doing a good job with it.
The snap to give to Madewell. He's out across the 45. He turns his back. He plows his way down to the 40. Another first down for the Bulldogs.
We're kind of looking like the old Bulldogs from the Foster days here, just not as much window dressing. But we're going straight at them, zone blocking, offensive lines manning up and blocking their men, and we're hitting the right gaps.
Madewell's checking out. Bronson Carroll checking into the game. Ball still lined up on the near hash. 4:16 to go in the second quarter. Jumbo package. We have tight ends on both sides. Draw by your Burnham. Still lined out at receiver. Carroll in the backfield with Graham. The snap to give to Carroll. He goes straight up the middle. He tries to go around left end. He's going to be down to the 35-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 5 on the play.
Defensive end on the right side crashed in, and Brody just pushed him into the backfield, and Bronson did a good job of running to the inside of that block. Great play there. That's 5-yard gain. That's exactly what we want to do. Second 5 here.
Draw ball checks out. Brody Collins checks out. Reamer checks into the game. JT Miller checks into the game at tight end.
Oh, this is the same formation we had Uriah with man-to-man coverage out on the edge.
Two running backs in the backfield. Graham's still in the game. Madewell goes in motion to give to Carroll. To give to Carroll. He's across the 30 down to the 25. That's going to be another Traditions Bank first down for the Bulldogs.
Good run. Our running backs right now, they're just patiently finding the right holes, and offensive line is killing it. They are doing a great job of opening up the holes, big holes they can run through. We're not, normally we've got a defensive man in the backfield that's meeting us when we're handing the ball off, but not tonight.
Ball still on the near hash. Go ahead, Bo.
Have you noticed that they have flip-flopped the defender of corners so they have more size against Uriah?
2 backs in the backfield to give to Carroll. Same play, straight up the middle. He plows his way through several Red Devils. He's going to be down close to the 20-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of maybe about 6 on the play.
I looked up. I thought I saw Jake England out there running. He drug about 6 guys with him. 1 handoff and 5 carries on that one, actually.
About a 5-yard gain on the play. Draw by Burnham, your receivers. Bronson Carroll still your running back with Graham at quarterback.
I like the way we're managing the clock right here too, Bo and David. Look, we're running the play clock down, not in a big hurry.
2 minutes.
2 minutes left, but we don't want to give them back the ball. I love it.
The snap, the give to Bronson. Bronson goes across the left end. He's wrapped up by the Red Devils. He's going to be out across the 20. Ball came out. Whistles had already blown. He's going to be down to the 18-yard line, bringing up 3rd and 3 for the Bulldogs.
Need to secure that ball.
He was wrapped up by a bunch of Red Devils right there. The ball did come out, but Whistles had already blown.
Boy, Bronson and Madewell both are running real hard and tough tonight.
Timeout on the field.
We got a timeout on the field. We're going to send it over to Travis Lane for a look at our Gilbert and Baugh Ford in-game scoreboard. Here's Travis.
In-game scoreboard. Travis Lane back with another edition of your Gilbert and Baugh Ford in-game scoreboard. Danville and Hatton tangled at 6. Coleman over Decatur 21-0. East Lawrence leading Wilson 8-0. Madison Academy over St. John Paul the Deuce 14-zip. And Pisgah on top of Gaston 39-0. I'll catch you at halftime right here on the Fun Radio Sports Network.
Back to Red Devil Stadium on the campus of Lawrence County High School inside the Holly Blackwood Realty broadcast booth. Clock's under 2 minutes. We do have a timeout on the field. Bulldogs holding on to a 14-8 lead, and we are driving with a third down play coming up.
So I'm seeing a lot of confidence just in everything that we're doing. Coaching staff has got a lot of confidence in the plays that they're calling. We're executing well. We're blocking, hanging on to the ball, moving the ball down the field. A lot of confidence right now for the Bulldogs.
Jumbo package back in. Brody Collins in. JT Miller in.
Wildcat formation.
Wildcat. Madewell takes the snap. He follows his blockers. Bronson Carroll lays out a guy. Madewell gets around the corner. He's trying to get to the end zone. Is he in? He is. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Come on.
Colton
he got
Madewell.
To the corner that time.
17-yard score for Colton Madewell.
He got to the corner that time, Bo.
Yes, he did. He outran me to the corner.
When he made up his mind, he saw one defender out there. He made up his mind, I'm going to beat you to the pylon, and he beat him there.
Gray
21,
Cathy.
blackjack.
Gray Cathy lined up to kick. The snap, the hold, the kick. It's up.
To make it 21,
it's
baby.
Good.
Yes, sir. 21-8.
1:44 to go in the half. Bulldogs extend the lead 21-8. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Taking care of your smile is as important as anything you do in your life, and your smile is our business. Welcome to Citizen Family Dentistry, where a family of citizens are helping their patients keep their smile in tip-top shape. Dr. David, Dr. Peyton, and Dr. Blair Citizen offer exceptional dentistry in a friendly and relaxed environment with a trained and trusted team of dental hygienists and dental assistants. 2 locations from Mallard Village in Priceville and 819 Highway 31 in Hartselle, welcoming new patients of all ages. Citizen Family Dentistry, your family's smile is our priority.
At Traditions Bank, we know that every great story begins with a strong foundation. Whether you're buying your first home, starting a business, or planning for the future, we're here to help you build your dreams, brick by brick. With personalized service, we're more than just a bank. We're your financial partner serving Morgan, Coleman, Blount, and Winston counties. Traditions Bank, building bridges, your true community partner. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
From the Holly Blackwood Realty broadcast booth, it's Priceville Bulldog football on 104.9 FM.
Short kick for Gray Cathy. Ball to the far side. He's caught down around the 25. He makes one guy miss. He shifts around. He's out across the 30, 35, 40, 45. He's out across the midfield where he's going to be down. Looks like it's going to be the 49-yard line. Great kickoff return for the Red Devils.
A little too shifty on that play, but Boss Clemens comes up, makes a good strong tackle in the middle of the field. 49 at the 49-yard line. So 49 yards to go. Clock's running at a minute and a half before halftime. Bulldogs need to stand up right here.
They started the clock, but they probably shouldn't have started the clock until
tell them to put it back on.
They're probably going to put the clock back on. They started the clock. It's probably 7. There they go. They put it back at 1:44. 15 or so seconds had run off the clock. The referee had started it with just the whistle where it was ready for play, but they need to start it on the snap.
Bulldogs need a good stop right here. Let's go. Good defensive effort right
Parker
here.
Frost at quarterback, single back in the backfield. The fake to the running back. He's trying to find open space. He's wrapped up. No, he breaks free. He's looking for another receiver. He throws it downfield. He's got the receiver. It's going to be in for the score. Hudson Eubanks gets beat on the sideline. That's going to be 6 for the Red Devils. Clock's still running.
Wow. Nearly had him for a sack in the backfield. He throws it up. It's man-to-man coverage.
Yep.
Hudson eyeballed the ball,
Yep.
but he just wasn't able to make a play on it, and the guy highballed it on him. He went up and got it.
We've had a couple plays right there where it's been one-on-one coverage, and he's been beat in that situation, and it turned into 6 points right there for the Red Devils.
That was Braylon Dane for the second time.
Braylon Dane, a solid receiver for the Red Devils.
The only good thing there is that we've got a minute and a half left on the clock. They scored.
They're going for 2. The holder got it again. He took the snap. He ran it straight up the gut. He's going to be in for 2 points. 1:29 to go in the half. 21-16 is your score. We'll be right back.
Are you sure you're not paying too much for insurance? At Aiken & Associates, we offer home, auto, farm, commercial insurance. It's always a good idea to review your insurance policies periodically to ensure you have the best coverage for the best price. Aiken & Associates is an independent agency that does all the work for you by shopping your rates through multiple A-plus rated companies. Visit one of our offices in Priceville, Cullman, and Decatur. Give us a call today for a quote from Aiken & Associates Insurance Group at 256-355-8500 or visit our website at aikenandassociates.com.
Need a roof installed or replaced? Call Sharp Roofing and Construction in Priceville. Our team of professionals are fully insured, safety tested, and offer free estimates. We make the process as smooth as possible so you can relax while we do the work. Call us today at 256-580-6075. Look us up on Facebook or visit our website at sharproofingandconstruction.com. Sharp Roofing and Construction proudly supports Priceville Bulldog Athletics.
Now back to the game on Fun Radio.
Back to the Holly Blackwood Realty broadcast booth. Caden Lee lined up to kick. Kick is underway. Low line drive kick. It's going to be to the far side. We're going to take it out. We're going to get across the 10, across the 15, across the 20, 25, 30. He's going to be out across to the 31-yard line where he's going to be down. Bulldogs have about a minute and 20 left on the clock going into the first half. Offense coming out on the field.
You know, David, hate to see that they scored in such a strange play, really. We had him sacked in the backfield. He kind of just stiff arms our defender down, but he could have easily gone down for a sack. Rolls out and really just throws it up, but it's a good pass.
It's a great pass.
I mean, he didn't just throw it up to nowhere. Yeah. And threw it up to a good receiver that highballed it and made a play. They made a play.
Yeah. That's what winners do.
Tough to see them score like that on one play going in before the half here, but we got another chance here.
Graham takes the snap. Looks like the give to Xavion Camel. He's going to go around the far side. He's going to be out across the line of scrimmage. Looks like we have a timeout on the field. Lawrence County. First time we've seen Xavion Camel out on the field for the offense.
So, obviously, Lawrence County's hoping that they can get us a stop right here and get the ball back before the half. I think they feel like they might have an advantage in the passing game. And 2 scores, they've proven that they do have some sort of an advantage there to some degree.
But we've also proven that we have the ability to go down the field and score as well. So,
yeah.
I think we still stay with our game plan, try to get clock management, move the ball. Our running backs have been gashing them for 5-6 yards at a time, 4 yards at a time. If we can continue to pick up anywhere from 3 to 5 yards per play on the ground, I would keep that clock running and just let it just chew and chew and chew and put them behind.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. Keep doing what we're doing here for a minute and 20, minute and 15. And we might break one. Let's break one here before halftime.
Coming out of the timeout. Defense is back out on the field. Offense is coming out as well. Single receiver on either side. Ball lined up on the far hash. 1:13 to go in the half. Collins goes in motion. The snap. Quick pass out to the right side. He's across the line to gain. He's going to be maybe a yard or 2 short of the first down marker. Whistles on the play. We got 3rd down and 3.
Going up the field too quickly?
Looks like we got another timeout by Lawrence County. They're taking a break on the field, and we're going to take one with them. 1:07 to go in the half. We'll be right back.
There's plenty of choices when it comes to beverages, and there's plenty of stores that sell beverages, but only one has all the beverages you could want. Tucker's Beverages, 2201 Highway 67 South in Somerville and Bethel Road in Priceville. It's your first for thirst. Stop on Highway 67. Open daily from 9 to 9, Monday through Saturday. Call ahead at 256-822-2000. Tucker's Beverages, Somerville and Priceville, with a cold beverage to quench your thirst.
It's time to improve your life by improving your hearing. Quality Hearing Healthcare provides you with the highest standard of hearing care with excellence, integrity, and personalized service. From hearing screenings to helping you select the right hearing technology to fit your lifestyle, Quality Hearing Healthcare offers the finest selection of high-quality hearing aid services. Call today for a free evaluation appointment with Rachel Massey, a nationally recognized hearing expert. 256-355-5476. The latest in hearing health products and services to get your hearing back. Quality Hearing Healthcare. Highway 67 in Priceville and Highway 69 across from Marshall Medical Center North.
Now more Bulldog play-by-play on Fun Radio, Fun 104.9.
Spread formation for the Bulldogs. The snap, the give to the running back. He runs into traffic. He breaks one tackle. He's across the 40. He's across for the first down. That's going to be a first down. Traditions Bank first down for the Bulldogs.
Bronson just had a little bit more determination there. He's really bottled up, but he just kept pushing himself away and was able to get enough for the first down. That was a huge first down. We got less than a minute to go here. They don't have any more timeouts, so we got the ball the rest of the half.
Ball lined up at the 43. Ball in the near hash. Bulldogs driving to the left. Single back in the backfield. The snap. The fake to the running back. He's looking for a receiver. He throws over the middle. Interception by the Red Devils. He's across the 40, across the 35. He's going to be down to the 33-yard line. Lawrence County is going to take over with 32 seconds to go. Not the play you want to see right there with 30 seconds to go in the half.
I kind of jinxed myself there when I said we got the ball the rest of the half. I almost said I shouldn't have said that. Wow.
First down and 10 for Lawrence County. You do have to remember Caden Lee, their kicker. He's got a strong leg. We may see him right here if they can't punch it into the end zone right here. Lawrence County offense coming out on the field. Eli Mitchell coming out in the backfield. He's going to be back with Parker Frost. Bunch set, 3 receivers on the left side, 1 on the right. The snap. Frost drops back to pass.
False start.
We've got flags. That is going to be a false start penalty against Lawrence County.
Left tackle got a little bit too antsy there to get in his blocking position, and he left a little bit early there.
5-yard penalty for the Red Devils.
We needed that penalty for sure.
Referee's marking it off. That's going to move it out to the 38. First and 15. Same package. Mitchell in the backfield with Frost. 3 receivers left. The snap. He drops back to pass. He's looking to the right. He's looking over the middle. He flushes out of the pocket. He's got a receiver right there in the flat. It's going to be number 7 across the 30, across the 25. Hudson Eubanks wraps him up.
They don't have any timeouts, and it wasn't a first down.
18 seconds to go. It is running. He's going to be short of the first down.
They gave him the first down.
And he spikes the ball to stop the clock with 11 seconds to go.
David, I could have sworn he was short. I guess the ref saw it better than I did. I thought for sure the clock was going to keep running there because they were short.
Clock is stopped, 11 seconds to go. They've got time probably for one play. You know, if Bulldogs can extend this play right here, you could get him in a situation where the clock could actually run out if we could bottle this one up right here.
I think they're going to do a quick out right here to 15 on this near side right here. They're going to try to get about 5 more yards.
He's got about a 10-yard cushion right now with our defensive backs. Any kind of quick out play should be a easy quick catch for a few more yards.
The clock started running. They're going to reset it back at 11 seconds.
Coach Walker for Lawrence County, he's looking at the box going, what are y'all doing? They have put 11 seconds back on the scoreboard.
They don't have any choice but they can't run a play, I don't think, to get a first down. I think it's going to be a quick out, get about 5 yards so their field goal team can have a little bit better chance.
Empty backfield. Frost drops back to pass. He looks for the left. He's flushing out of the pocket. He throws on the run. Broken, incomplete pass. It's going to be down. The clock's going to be down to 5 seconds.
So one play they tried to go to the end zone. And 5 seconds. Yeah, you're right, David. Third down. Here comes the kicker.
Kicker is coming out. Ball at the 17? Looks like the T spotted at the 25. So this is going to be a 35-yarder from the near hash. 5 seconds to go. Watch something crazy. The snap, the hold, the kick. It's up.
Ooh.
And it's good. Clock hits zeros. Halftime score.
I got coach.
We're going to send it down to Bo Goss with Coach Parker.
Coach, a good regional game tonight. You're going into halftime up by 2. How you feeling?
Good. I'm really disappointed the way we finished the half, though. I feel like we should be up more, but hey, that's football. They're a good team. They punch back, and proud of the way we played early in the game.
Thank you, Coach. We'll see you second half.
That was Bo Goss.
It's easy to maybe get down just because the end didn't exactly finish the way that it had started. We started with a lot of excitement, a lot of positivity. The end went more Lawrence County's way in favor of them due to some mistakes that we made and just kind of better plays, honestly, that they made. But we're going into halftime up 21-19. I would be willing to say if you would have said that at the beginning of the game, we'd say, yeah, let's go to the third quarter with 21-19. And a lot of good things to look forward to in the third quarter that we can build upon. So I'm liking where we're at.
I love to see that we're moving the ball. The offensive line's doing a really good job. The running backs are doing a really good job picking up yards, just, continuing to eat into that clock. We've had some good passes aside from the interception right there. It's really been a good half of football. So I like what I've seen. Well, guys, it's halftime. There's 20 minutes on the clock. The Pride of Priceville Marching Band is on the field. They're fixing to get ready to perform. We're going to send it to a quick break. We'll be right back on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Attention all football fans, are you ready for Friday Night Lights? Let's get in the game with Realtor Bo Goss, your MVP in real estate. Whether you're looking to score a new home or sell like a champion, I'll deliver winning results every time. Don't sit on the sidelines. Call Bo Goss, 256-274-3461. It's a great day to call Bo.
Football season is here, and there's no better way to enjoy the game than with Flash Fiber Internet from Joe Wheeler EMC. With speeds up to 2 gigs, Flash Fiber gives you the power to stream every touchdown, every play, and every victory without a hitch. So visit jwflash.com and experience the winning difference of Flash Fiber. It's time to get away from that old-fashioned internet provider and take a giant step into the future with Flash Fiber from Joe Wheeler EMC. Flash Fiber, your high-speed internet connection for Morgan and Lawrence counties. Visit jwflash.com to learn more.
The Pillbox Pharmacy Priceville is your trusted community pharmacy committed to outstanding customer service and affordable prices because your health should never be compromised. The Pillbox is a full-service independent pharmacy with a wide variety of services including conventional prescription filling, medical equipment, immunizations, the convenience of free delivery on prescriptions, and a drive-through window on site. Located at 474 Alabama 67 South in Priceville. Experience the Pillbox Pharmacy Priceville difference today.
Big news from Owen Home Appliance Center. They've just received a huge shipment of scratch and dent appliances at the Somerville location. Get your hands on an 18 cubic foot garage or man cave fridge for just $3.99. Need something bigger? Check out the 26 cubic foot side-by-side stainless steel refrigerators, only $5.99. Or go all out with a 4-door French door refrigerator, originally $28.99, now just $12.99. Hurry in while supplies last. Visit Highway 231 in Lacey Spring or Highway 36 in Somerville. Quality products, quality service, quality pricing. It's in the name. Owen Home Appliance Center.
From the Holly Blackwood Realty broadcast booth, it's Priceville Bulldog football on 104.9 FM.
We're back to Red Devil Stadium. It's halftime. Bulldogs with a 21-19 lead. Aside from the Columbia game, this is probably the first time we've led at halftime in region play this year.
It's a good point. I didn't think about that. So normally we're trying to make adjustments that we come out in the third quarter, and it's like, well, hopefully we can make an adjustment to come back. But you're right. We got a 2-point lead. And, it's not big, but it is. It's better than being behind. And we've been behind big in some of our games. So, a lot of different mentality in that locker room, I'm sure.
And you could talk about adjustments, and I think we're still going to have to make adjustments because you saw late in the second quarter, Parker Frost still doing what he's doing to be able to find some of those big explosive plays. And we talked about it earlier. Winners are going to win. He's going to find a way to do some damage. We've got to hold on to every point that we can get and make sure we don't shoot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to mention, I think he ran the ball one time. If you pull up all of the highlight films for their entire season, he's running loose all over the field. So I don't know if they're just purposely choosing not to run him, or if they're waiting in the second half to show us something they haven't shown us, because it's available. I mean, he ran one time and got stuck, and we stuck him on third down and stopped him, right?
Yeah.
But other than that, he hasn't really put the game into his feet. And I thought that was a major part of what they do, right? That could be something they decide to do in the.
He has been able to extend a few plays, not necessarily where he's beating us on the feet, but he's been able to elude the guy that just was trying to drag him down and able to get into open space. But then he's beat us with his arms where he's made that throw down the field. So there's a couple times, and we knew he was a talented quarterback.
Yeah.
And Coach Walker told me, off air, he said, he wants to run.
Yeah.
That's his. But if it's not there, it's not there, and he's obviously beating us with the pass. So great quarterback, great team for them. But I like where we are right now in the game. They will get the ball to start the second half. I think we need a big stop coming into the second half to go ahead and let's flip the field and get back control of this game and get some of these points back that we gave up right there at the end.
I mean, I think we can all see that we can play with them. There's always questions when you come in. You look at records alone, you see tape, but you still wonder, can our guys play with those guys? And I think we proved that we can. I mean, we're running with them. We're every bit as good as they are, right? We're in this game. Bulldogs are here to win, and I don't think there's any doubt that we can play with them.
Well, I'm sure you guys can see, too, from up here in the booth and from when I'm down on the sideline, size for size. We actually match well against them as far as size is concerned. And I think that has benefited us for the first half than what we've seen in the past few weeks.
Yeah.
Well, guys, it is halftime. Pride of Priceville Marching Band is on the field. They're performing right now, doing a great job. We're going to send it over to Travis Lane at the studio for a look at our Gilbert and Bob Ford in-game scoreboard.
In-game scoreboard. Travis Lane back with your halftime update. Appalachian over Woodville 14-0. Sylvania leading Asbury 20-0. Austin leading James Clemens 21-zip. Bob Jones over Abbeville 6-0. Collinsville leading Brindley Mountain 33-zip. West Morgan over Central Florence 15-13. Falkville ahead of Cleveland 16-0. Coleman over Decatur 21-goose egg. Hatton leading Danville 8-6. East Lawrence over Wilson 8-0. Fort Payne over Hazel Green 35-0. Gunnersville ahead of Boaz 14-7. Florence leading Huntsville 21-0. Hartselle over Jasper 21-0. Randolph leading Madison County 29-zip. Plainview over New Hope 14-3. North Jackson ahead of Westminster Christian 13-0. Pisgah on top of Gaston 52-zip. Fairview over Sardis 14-6. Sparkman ahead of Grissom 14-3. Madison Academy leading St. John Paul Padus 28-0. And Geraldine on top of Whitesburg Christian 28-zip. I'll catch you again in the third quarter right here on the Fun Radio Sports Network.
Back to Red Devil Stadium, 21-19 is your score. Bulldogs on top. We just got to look at our Gilbert and Bob Ford in-game scoreboard. Looking around some of those games, we talked about it this morning in our Morgan County Coaches Breakfast. Big game over in Madison today between Austin and James Clemens. How's that game going right now, Bo?
Just looked it up. Looks like Austin is up 21-7. So if they continue on, they'll finish the night tonight as the region champions.
Big game for them. Hopefully they can have a big second half and do their job. Danville's in a banger right now with Hatton. It's 14-6 with them. That's a good region matchup. Danville, somebody they've struggled over the last few weeks. Started off the season really, really well, but over the last couple of weeks they've really struggled. So hopefully they can have a good game.
Who's 14 in that one?
Hatton is up right now, 14-6. It is in the second quarter, but the Hawks are right there in it.
Another important game for our region. Russellville's up at halftime, 24-7 over West Point.
West Point.
That's huge for us.
Yep.
Bulldogs need Russellville to win that game.
With our Morgan County teams, you got that big game between Central Florence and West Morgan. West Morgan is still being West Morgan, 29-13. They're in the second quarter with West Morgan on top. Big game. Decatur, 28-0 at the half with Coleman on top.
What's the Jasper score?
I just saw
Jasper Hartselle.
I just saw that just a second ago. I know Hartselle was on top. I just got to find it. 21-0 in the first.
Wow.
Hartselle leading over Jasper.
Wow. Bo, me and David were talking about just if you look at the first half, and the way that both teams were able to score. Obviously, it's a 2-point difference in the score. But I was telling David, I love the way that we've been able to move the ball with our offense. It's been running and long sustained, multiple play drives. It seems as if they've scored maybe on bigger plays, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I like seeing what we saw in the first half and coming into this third quarter that we might be able to sustain something, that we can get long drives and maybe make this game a lot shorter.
Yeah, I loved what our offensive line has been doing as far as getting that push. But another thing, I'm sure you guys talked about this as I was walking up, is that, normally in the running back position, you like the 1-2 punch. You have the big, strong, then you have the fast agility, the shifty guy. Tonight, it seems like Colton and Bronson both are just the one doing the punching. It's just nonstop. We are just tough punching, running.
Both of them have had quality yards after contact. So, that's a stat that somebody could look into. But both of them, I can remember a couple plays where Bronson ran into a wall, and he was more determined than the defender was to bring him down, and he was able to pick up another 3, 4, 5 yards on the play. And there was one that was a critical third down play, and he picked up 5 or so for the first down where he was stopped a yard short.
Yeah, and I talked to Coach Burt after I talked to Coach Parker as they were going in half, and I asked him, I said, Coach Burt, what do you tell your defense at halftime? He said, continue doing what we're doing. I need the containment like we've done. We just gave up 3 big plays. We get rid of those, we're playing lights out. And I totally agree. But speaking of the defense, man, how awesome is 66 Braden Hicks playing tonight?
He's having a great game.
Hicks is playing out of his shoes tonight. It's great.
Yeah, I think this might be I don't think I've remembered seeing him start. Has he started this year? Maybe he has. I'm not sure. But anyways, he's making the most of his opportunity. I agree with you. He's been in on a lot of players, and also Braden Raymer. Braden Raymer's been a man, just shedding his block and making tackles. I've seen Brody in on a lot of tackles. Hudson's made a lot of good plays out on the edge out here when they try to do a quick pass out to the flat. He's made a lot of good plays over there. Jack has too. Ty Borden's played really well. We haven't seen Uriah have any opportunities out in the safety position. But
one thing I've noticed, and I'm not up here, I'm down there, it looks like to me, I was trying to figure out, you kept saying, it looks like they're still running to the right. They keep running to the right. Well, I don't know if, from what I noticed, y'all want y'all to look in the second half. They're running away from number 6. Y'all look at the play calling. The play calling looks like they're going away from – no?
No. Well, I looked at that earlier in the game. There was a stoppage on the play, and I was wanting to see who was lined up right there. And you had Braden Reamer lined up at defensive end on that right side, on their offense's right side, so our left side of the defense. And then right behind him, you had number 6, Ty Borden. And then sometimes then we shifted out, and Jay Patel was also over there as well. But they kept keying in on that. We said we would see them run to the left side, but they were always trying to run a stretch play to the left side, and then they were running right off tackle on the right side.
That's true. You're right.
Yeah.
They are trying to run the stretch to the left side.
Yeah, almost every time.
True.
Yeah,
that is true.
There could be something that they've seen. I don't know. I expect they're going to go back to the zone read quarterback. I think we're going to see a large helping of
Parker Frost.
I think he's going to be holding the ball in his hands.
Yep.
I think Coach might even say, the game's in your hands. We want to see you run. And I think we're going to have to make some plays to get him on the ground.
If I was Coach Walker, that's what I would be saying at halftime. So
1-4, it's on you. You know,
right.
I tell you what, I'm impressed with that 8th grader, Jones. But the other guy, number 17, he's an 8th grader as well.
Mitchell and Jones, both of them are 8th graders. Both of them are 2 totally different running backs. You got one that's going to be he's your Bronson Carroll. He doesn't have Bronson size, but there's big difference in their age gaps and their size and their stature. But he's that lower the shoulder, I'm going to run right through you type mentality. And then you got the Mitchell, the other kid that's going to be smaller that can cut on a dime. He's the one that you want to get out in open space and just turn it upfield.
Well, it's a good thing that it's 8:15. It's probably bedtime for both of them 2 young men. Aren't they ready to go to bed yet? Early in the day. My 7th grader goes to bed at 9, so we got about 30 minutes of them 2, and then we should be good.
Well, I can definitely say, Coach Walker, he's got a lot of youth right there. Their offense and defensive line, they're young guys. A lot of 10th graders playing on this team. And then, he's going to graduate a few seniors this year, but, the future is bright for the Red Devils with those guys.
Before we go to another quick break, what was the best thing that you saw that you enjoyed seeing the Bulldogs do in the first half?
Offensive line, I think just maintaining the line of scrimmage.
I was going to say the exact same thing.
Come on.
Because when you open up that line, then Bronson and Madewell have been able to get positive yards.
And even the passing plays that we've had, there's really been nobody in the backfield except for the one where we wanted to draw him in on that 4th and 6 and throw it to the end zone.
That's right.
That was a set play, but I mean, not even the handoffs have been interrupted in any way. I think offensive line's doing a great job.
Yeah, I was going to go the opposite line. I was going to say the defensive line. So we're both
You're wrong.
The trenches. And the main reason being is because on the defensive line, you think about it. We've had the push. We have had to push all night. We've had to make Parker roll out. He's almost got sacked a few times.
Yeah.
We're there. Our defensive line's doing a great job. They're not the ones that gave up the big plays.
Yeah.
But our defensive line is working tonight. I think both trenches. Tonight, the first half, the trenches did work tonight.
Actually, the touchdown pass here where Frost rolled out and threw it up to 15, we had him sacked in the backfield. You're right. Defense was in the backfield making him scramble around. He is that dude, and he made a good pass.
But I will say 1-4 to 1-5, Parker Frost to Braylon Dane is something you see all year.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys know this, but Braylon Dane has the most touchdown passes in the history of Lawrence County High School.
He's a great receiver for sure.
Yep.
Well, guys, it's halftime, 21-19 your score. Bulldogs on top. We're going to send it over to a break. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Open the door to savings.
Foodland has featured fresh, hand-cut quality meats at the best value since 1993. At your Priceville Foodland, you'll find a hometown experience and unbelievable prices. Come in and check out our wide variety of produce, too. Great meat, great service, great prices. Open Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. We thank you for supporting your independent grocer, Priceville Foodland, proud sponsor of the Priceville Bulldogs.
You may not be a high school athlete, but if you have a sports-related injury, Encore Rehabilitation and Sports Medicine can deliver treatment that will get you back into your game. Injuries occur every day and in the sports you play. Encore provides physical therapy for minor injuries as well as rehab following surgery. Play hard, play to win, but when injuries occur, rely on Encore. We are proud to serve the Priceville and Morgan County community.
A dependable lawnmower is just about the best thing you can own. Until it quits. Discount Auto Parts on Alabama 67 in Priceville is the #1 store in North Alabama for lawnmower parts, both new and aftermarket. All brands: Kawasaki, Craftsman, Briggs & Stratton, Honda, Black & Decker, Toro, Ryobi, Troy-Built, and more. Discount Auto Parts has in stock or can get lawnmower parts within a day. Get the right lawnmower part at the right place. Home owned for over 3 decades. Priceville's Discount Auto Parts.
Need a certified welder with over 20 years of experience? Look no further than Accent Welding. We specialize in farm equipment, trailers, and heavy equipment maintenance and repairs. Nothing is too big for us. Visit us at 7295 Highway 67 South in Summerville, Alabama, or let them come to you. They're mobile and available 24 hours a day. Call 256-642-1185. Accent Welding, where quality meets reliability. Now, back to the game on Fun Radio.
Back to Lawrence County High School, home of the Red Devils. It's halftime, 21-19 your score. Bulldogs on top. The Red Devil band, they just finished up. We've got about 5 or 6 minutes to go before we get this third quarter underway. Teams are still in the locker room.
And I'm dancing. Bulldogs are on top, 21-19, and we're having a good time in the booth tonight.
You know, David brought up a good point. Lawrence County gets the ball this first time.
Yeah.
And I think it's vital. It's vital that we get it's not a 3 and out, but we stop them from moving the ball.
That's right.
And we don't need to get the ball back really deep. So if we could, stop their return game here. They've had a few good returns on us to midfield. We can stop that.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'll just take a pick six right off the bat.
Yeah, well, you know.
Hey, look,
take it to the house.
You know, I'm going to say this out loud. I think whoever scores first has a lot of momentum going into this final half.
They do, absolutely.
And, you know, if that's us, we're up by 9.
Yeah.
You know, if that's them, we're down by 6.
Yeah.
Because they go for 2 for everything.
Well, Coach Walker, he had great use of his timeouts right there. You know, when he was calling timeouts with a minute to go, I'm thinking, you know, that's all for a waste. But, you know.
He did a great job. He knew what he was doing.
An interception, a good return, and then a few good plays.
Fortunate.
Yeah.
Fortunate.
Well, I would have loved to have been a fly. You know, I don't know if y'all noticed, but Coach Walker and Coach Parker were at midfield. I mean, I think they talked for 15, 20 minutes before the game.
Pregame.
Yeah, pregame. Yeah, I would love to hear what the 2 coaches like that are talking about before the game.
Yeah, both of those guys they're likable guys. I was really surprised you were able to sit out there and talk to Coach Walker. You know, you'd think that the coach is in the mindset, but for him to come over to you and chit chat with you and chum it up, you know, that's great. It just shows you his kind of character.
Yeah, he pointed across the field and started walking my way and. You know, that's cool that coaches respect the fact that we love high school football and that we do everything we can to push, you know, the sport, and push the schools and it's cool to see when people appreciate it. You know, I enjoy stuff like that.
Yeah, you like high school football?
Man, I love it.
Oh, okay.
I guess
you got everybody fooled.
As you can see, folks, we have a good time, don't we?
We've talked about how, you know, being from our community is obviously a plus, but you can see Lawrence County is the same way. They've got the stands filled here, red and white. Everybody's here, families, kids, grandparents. They've got names on the bleachers, like, you know, they've got assigned seats out here. So they're serious about what they're doing out here. Coach Walker's got a great community backing him, but you know, we travel well, and we got a lot of people on the radio listening from Priceville. And Bulldog Nation's big too. So Coach Parker's got a lot of positives in his on his side as well.
Hey, you know what I love too, Bubba? They have a funnel cake tent here.
We need to get one of those.
Who don't like a funnel cake?
I mean, if you don't, you don't.
I mean, you put a funnel cake on top of spaghetti. Oh, you're ready to go.
Have you sampled the funnel cake down there? I mean, I know you're close to it.
No, I hadn't had a chance to get over there. I was involved with watching this great ball game.
Well, guys, it's halftime. We're just moments away from being able to start the third quarter.
You think I can get down there and get me one?
I think if you run really, really fast, you can get back before we start. But, guys, we're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home in Priceville? Look no further than Holly Blackwood, your dedicated real estate agent and proud sponsor of the Priceville Bulldogs. Holly Blackwood is more than just a real estate agent. She's a pillar of our community. When you choose Holly Blackwood, you're choosing someone who genuinely cares about making Priceville a better place for everyone. Trust Holly Blackwood, the community's trusted real estate agent. Contact Holly Blackwood at 256-612-0034. The last realtor you'll ever need.
Citizen Family Dentistry is more than just a dentist's office. They are your partner in creating healthy, beautiful smiles. From pediatric care for little ones to advanced cosmetic dentistry for adults, Citizen Family Dentistry has your family's smile in mind. And with Invisalign, the latest technology for straightening teeth, you can achieve the smile of your dreams, discreetly and comfortably. Located in Mallard Village, Priceville, and on Highway 31 in Hartselle, welcoming new patients of all ages. Citizen Family Dentistry. Your family's smile is our priority.
Morgan Farmers Co-op takes pride in stocking our showroom with high-quality, effective products designed to treat everyday issues at your home, business, or farm. Our knowledgeable staff is here to serve you. Whether servicing large acreage for our farmers or the home gardener, we have someone on staff to assist. Morgan Farmers is proud to support many local activities. We're committed to working hard, doing our best today, building an even better tomorrow. Morgan Farmers Co-op, where community meets quality.
At Traditions Bank, we're building the bridge to your dreams. Whether it's your new home, buying land, or creating that perfect backyard oasis, we're agile, giving you quick answers so you can start making those dreams a reality. We're proud to invest in our local communities serving Morgan, Coleman, Blount, and Winston counties with the dedication you deserve. Traditions Bank, building the bridge to your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now more Bulldog play-by-play on Fun Radio, Fun 104.9.
Back to Red Devil Stadium, Holly Blackwood Realty broadcast booth. We're almost to the start of the third quarter. Both teams are on the field. They're warming up. Quarterbacks are starting to throw. Agility, stretching, all the things that I don't like to do.
Yeah. Hey, it looks like both teams got a little pep in their step. I think they both had some good halftime speeches.
You know, we probably had them deflated. You know, energy-wise, we probably had them deflated, but you know, getting the points right there at the end of the second quarter for the Red Devils was big for them to be able to take momentum going into the second half.
Yeah, I think coaches, if they probably in halftime, they say, look, guys, just for a few plays we let go, one big penalty, I believe that got us, a big sack that we took kind of, you know, gave them a little bit of positivity. But overall, I think you could say, guys, we did a lot of good stuff. We've got these guys. Let's keep playing what we're doing. And I think the coaches had a lot to say that was positive.
I think both speeches were pretty much the same. I think we both can agree on that one.
Oh, yeah.
12 minutes are on the clock. Teams are making their way to the sideline. We're fixing to get this third quarter underway. Let's go.
Boy, I can tell you the temperature has gotten cooler. I'm going to have to put my hoodie on. But maybe the offense has gotten warmer.
You know, I'm a baseball guy, and I always tell the guys, you know, win every inning. Football, let's win every quarter. So let's come out in the third quarter right here. Let's put some points on the board. Let's go into the fourth with a lead.
Well, you know, basketball, I know Nate Oates is really big on winning the first 4 minutes of the half and the last 4 minutes of the half. And so that could be good. Let's win these first 4 minutes. How about it?
Let's go. Gray Cathy putting the ball down at the 40. Red Devil return team is lined up on the field. We're ready to go. Looks like it's going to be a short kick. He's not back deep. Pooch kick, far side. It's going to go across the 30 down to the 27. He's going to bring it out across the middle of the field. He's trying to come to the near side. He's wrapped up by the Bulldogs. He's going to be hard to bring down, but he's going to be brought down at the 40, maybe the 41-yard line. Lawrence County Red Devils will start right there. Third quarter's just underway.
You know, Boss Clemens he's got his role on our team. He comes in for different situational things on both sides of the ball, but he does a really good job on our special teams. He made a good tackle right there.
Parker Frost, your quarterback for the Red Devils. He's back out. Single back in the backfield. Two receivers on the far side. They give to Mitchell. The fake to Mitchell. Parker still got it. He's trying to get an open space. He runs around the left end. He's across the line to gain. He's going to be out across midfield out to around the 45-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. It's going to be down just outside the 40, maybe the 41. First down for the Red Devils.
I mean, obviously a good play by Frost to get out and scramble, but we had him contained in the backfield. Good job of keeping him in the pocket, but he just steps up. There's a hole there, and he takes off, scrambles. It's kind of what good players do. He's a good athlete. He's quick, shifty, and he was able to pick up big yardage.
The give to Jones. He goes right up the middle. He breaks one tackle, breaks two tackles. He's out across the 30 down to the 27-yard line. That's going to be another first down for the Red Devils.
That's really the first time we've seen him go straight up the middle. Different look there. That young man's been going around the right side. He went straight up right by the center in the A gap.
The give to Jones. He's going right back up the middle. He's going to be across the 25. He's plowing his way. He's pushing his way down. It's going to be across the 20. Hard yards for Jones, but it's going to be close to another first down, and it is going to be a first down for the Red Devils.
We're going to have to bring him down on the ground. He's pumping his legs. 12 is strong. If this is an eighth grader, like they say, he brings a load with him.
Frost takes a snap. Another gives fake to Jones. He's trying to come to the near side. He's out across the 15. He's going to be tripped up. He's going to be down around the 11, maybe the 10-yard line. Frost faked to give to Jones that time, and he brought it around the end on a quarterback keeper.
Xavier did a good job of coming from the left side all the way across the field to make that tackle on the quarterback that scrambled out to the right all the way over here to the close side of the field, and he made the tackle. So good play by Xavier. Really kept the quarterback from getting in the end zone there.
Ball lined up on the near hash. Two receivers right, one to the left. Lawrence County's driving to the right. The give to Jones. Jones comes off tackle. He comes to the near side across the 10, the 5. He's trying to get to the pylon. He's in. That's going to be a touchdown. Red Devils.
I think that was 5-6 plays strong running. They came out and made a statement right there, and our defense was not ready. They got punched in the mouth on that drive.
Minute and 9 seconds came off the clock on that scoring drive, and it was just straight up the middle every single play. Nothing fancy. Smash mouth football.
Smash mouth, and we got smashed. We're going to have to step up and take the challenge on this next series on defense.
Caden Lee lined up to kick. They do kick it away this time. The snap, the hold. It's up. It's good. 10:51 to go in the third quarter. Lawrence County takes the lead, 26-21. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Are you sure you're not paying too much for insurance? At Aiken & Associates, we offer home, auto, farm, commercial insurance. It's always a good idea to review your insurance policies periodically to ensure you have the best coverage for the best price. Aiken & Associates is an independent agency that does all the work for you by shopping your rates through multiple A+ rated companies. Visit one of our offices in Priceville, Cullman, and Decatur. Give us a call today for a quote from Aiken & Associates Insurance Group at 256-355-8500 or visit our website at aikenandassociates.com.
Call Sharp Roofing and Construction for all your insurance restoration needs. From hail and wind damage to interior water claims, our team of professionals can handle it all. We specialize in restoring your property and getting you back into your home quickly. Leave the work to us. Call us today at 256-580-6075. Look us up on Facebook or visit our website at sharproofingandconstruction.com. Sharp Roofing and Construction proudly supports Priceville Bulldog Athletics.
Priceville Bulldog Football, 104.9 FM.
Back to Red Devil Stadium. Kickoff by Caden Lee. Sloppy kick, straight out, just line drive kick. It's going to be to the up back to Jack Eubanks. He's going to bring it across the middle of the field, coming across to the near side where he's going to be hit by the Red Devils and brought down. Ball's going to be down just outside the 20th. Looks like it's at the 21. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
David, if we can come up with one word for this drive here, I would say answer and important. We've got to answer what they just did to us.
That's right.
Get the momentum back.
Spread formation, empty backfield, 2 receivers on each side. Tight end, in formation. Drops back to pass, quick pass to the right side. Looks like Uriah Burnham. He's in space. He's across the 40. He's set the tackle. He's out to the 45-yard line. That's going to be a Traditions Bank first down for the Bulldogs.
Good play right there. We got just passed it right out into the flat. Uriah's showing his speed. And Burnham he did for 25 yards on first down.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs. Ball lined up at the 45. Far hash. Bulldogs driving to the left as you listen. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Single back in the backfield. Graham drops back to pass. He goes straight up the middle. Bronson across the 50, the 40, down to the 30. He's wrapped up by the Red Devils. He's going to be down across the 25. Big play for Bronson Carroll down to the 23-yard line.
2 big plays back to back. That's some of what we did in the first quarter. Second quarter, running the ball straight up the middle. Bronson did a good job of protecting the ball. Big game.
Bulldogs quickly on the ball. He gives it to Bronson. He goes across left tackle. He pushes one guy out of the way. He's out across the 15 down to the 13, 14-yard line. Another strong run by Bronson Carroll.
Strong run there. I've never seen a stiff arm straight in front of him. He put his arm out, and the defender just bounced right off him.
He's running at full speed. He just shoved him off.
He just put a straight arm right out in front of him, and the defender went backwards. Normally you put your head down and run him over, but he stiff armed straight.
Second down and 1. Ball lined up in the center of the field. Bulldogs checking to the sideline for the play. They got plenty of time. Play clock's just now at 10. Single back. Bronson still in the backfield with Graham. High snap. The give to Bronson. He bounces off one guy. He's out of the 5, the 10, the 5. He's going to be close. He looks like he's going to be marked down at the 1. Big play for Bronson. They're going to have first down and goal.
First and goal. We're hurrying to the line here. We're going to go ahead and quick snap them.
That's another Traditions Bank first down.
Same play
right here. Graham takes the snap. He gives it to Bronson. Bronson looks to go into the end zone. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's right.
8:48 to go in the third quarter. Bulldogs answer the Lawrence County score and takes the lead again.
We're going for 2.
Offense still on the field.
Is there a flag on the play? No. We're lining up for 2. It's 27-26. We get 2 right here. We go up by 3. It's a good call right here, I believe. Although they say sometimes you shouldn't chase 2-point conversions early in the game. I don't know.
Landon Byer being out right now, it may change the situation. If you get into the 3-point game, Gray Cathy has done a good job, but he doesn't have a super strong leg when it comes to long field goals. So, I like the call to be able to try to extend this lead and get at least to a 3-point game, because we do know that Caden Lee from Lawrence County does have a strong leg.
Right. What an answer.
Ball lined up on the near hash.
Great answer.
2-point conversion try right here. A snap to Graham. He fakes the give to Bronson.
Get in there.
Graham trying to take it. He's trying to turn up. He's plowing his way. He's pushing.
Good tackle.
Looks like he's going to be brought down. The conversion is going to be no good. Good stop for Lawrence County right there. Great play for Sheldon to try to get there, but the conversion is no good. Bulldogs take the lead, 27-26. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
There's plenty of choices when it comes to beverages, and there's plenty of stores that sell beverages, but only one has all the beverages you could want. Tucker's Beverages, 2201 Highway 67 South in Somerville and Bethel Road in Priceville. It's your first for thirst stop on Highway 67. Open daily from 9 to 9, Monday through Saturday. Call ahead at 256-822-2000. Tucker's Beverages, Somerville and Priceville, with a cold beverage to quench your thirst.
It's time to improve your life by improving your hearing. Quality Hearing Healthcare provides you with the highest standard of hearing care with excellence, integrity, and personalized service. From hearing screenings to helping you select the right hearing technology to fit your lifestyle, Quality Hearing Healthcare offers the finest selection of high-quality hearing aid services. Call today for a free evaluation appointment with Rachel Massey, a nationally recognized hearing expert. 256-355-5476. The latest in hearing health products and services to get your hearing back. Quality Hearing Healthcare, Highway 67 in Priceville and Highway 69 across from Marshall Medical Center North.
From the Holly Blackwood Realty broadcast booth, it's Priceville Bulldog football on 104.9 FM.
Gray Cathy kicks off. He kicks it off to the 25. Big run by the Lawrence County Red Devils. He's out across the 40, across the 45, 50, 45, 40. He's going to be down about the 36-yard line. Big play right there as an answer for the Red Devils.
All right, note to self: do not kick it to 33. I mean, he ran that 45 yards as fast as anything tonight. He is fast.
I would be willing to bet that Coach Parker is going to tell Cathy next time, do not kick it there. We've kicked it every single time to that same spot on the field. They were ready for it that time. Frost takes the snap. He fakes the give. He rolls out. He throws it in the flat.
Get there.
He's across the 30, across the 25. He's spun down by Ty Borden. He's going to be down close to a first down around the 23-yard line.
Flag on the play. Could it be holding?
Let's see what the call is. Ball's down around the 23-yard line. 8:30 to go in the third quarter. Bulldogs with a 27-26 lead.
Holding.
We got
Bring
a
it
holding
back.
call against the Red Devils. That play's going to come back.
Big penalty there. Untimely, obviously, for Lawrence County, but big penalty there for the Bulldogs. That was
Blocking
a
the
well-played play there. Tight end just rolled right out into the flat. Sorry, David, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Blocking the back play right there. It happened downfield, so that's going to be a spot foul, or the penalty is going to be enforced from the spot of the foul. So it's going to be maybe first down. They're saying first down and 9. Ball at the 34-yard line.
Okay, spot foul. Got you. First down and 9.
Ball in the near hash. Oh, we got
false start.
some jumping right there by the offense.
That shift, that little defensive line shift where our guys all get up and bounce one position over.
Right guard just jumped.
Right guard jumped.
That's going to move them back 5 yards, bringing up first down and 13. That's some good things that we could have right now. You know, having these kind of penalties will break their momentum.
Yeah, I do notice that Uriah is covering 15 on this close side over here.
Give to Jones. He goes right up the middle. He pushes his way across the 35.
Ty Borden jumps up. He's excited about that tackle. Stepped up in the hole and made a big tackle there from his linebacker position. It's important that he's back on the field for us tonight.
It is. That's a big body that you lose right there, and a lot a lot of senior leadership having him on the field.
Absolutely. You got to know that everybody's got a lot more confidence out there that now that 6 is flying around.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 8, 7:27 to go in the third quarter. 27-26 is your score. Bulldogs on top.
Big down right here. Big down for us.
Parker drops back to pass. He looks for the quick slant. He's got the receiver. It's Dane. He's across the 20 down to the 17-yard line. That's going to be a first down for the Red Devils.
Just a tough pass to cover. 15 is good. He put his right foot in the ground. Quick slant right across the middle. Frost hit him in stride. Tough to cover, but at least we made the tackle. Make them make some more plays here. Make this draw this drive out a little bit longer for them.
First down and 10. Ball to 18. 6:54 to go in the third.
We might get a big dose of 12 right here up the middle.
Parker Frost, your quarterback, single back in the backfield. He drops back. He rolls out to the right side. He's looking for a receiver. He gets across the 20. He has to take it himself. He's pushed out of bounds just inside the 20. He's going to be out about the 18. Probably no gain. Maybe a pickup of 1 on the play.
Good pressure from 44. Patel come in there and put a little pressure on him. Nobody was open. There was no one open. I think he was looking for the quick guy here. What was that? 33-23 coming out of the backfield or at least going in motion, and he was covered up.
23, Xander Long for the Red Devils. Lawrence County looking to the sideline for the play. They get the play in.
Bend but don't break. Bend but don't break right here. Bulldogs.
Ball on the near hash. Tight formation. 3 receivers left.
2nd and 10.
Nobody to the right. The give to Jones. He's trying to go off right tackle. He lowers his shoulder. He's going to go down to the 15. That's going to bring up third down and maybe 7 to go.
Jack Eubanks with the ATM put it on him.
Money down right here is big play right here for the Bulldogs. Ball lined up at the 15s. 3rd and 7. 6:16 to go in the third quarter.
Time to cash out right here. They're in the pistol formation here, David. We haven't seen this.
Pistol formation. He takes the ball. It's going off right tackle. He pushes his way down to the 11. They're saying he's going to be down at the 12-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
So big on big there. Big 12 ran into our number 11, Brody Collins, the Golden Logger, and they both collided there in midfield. 4th and 4, they're coming out for the field goal. Frost was wanting to go for this, but they're going to put it in the hands of 10.
Caden Lee, your kicker. Early in the season, he was the first and sole Marmac Player of the Week.
They've done really well, though, with these little 2-point conversions. You don't think they try to fake this, do you?
I wouldn't think so from 4th and 4. I think we would be ready. The snap, the hold, the kick. It's up. Looks like it's going to be good. 5:17 to go.
That's a victory for us.
Lawrence County does score.
That is a victory for us.
29-27. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
In a small town, you get unique benefits, such as the personalized attention at DOC Orthopedics. Our physicians live right here in the community. It not only makes them your neighbors, but also a part of your extended family. That's the level of care you receive. Even without an appointment, you'll always see a board-certified physician. Experience world-class orthopedic care from doctors who genuinely care about our community. DOC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has proudly served our local community and sports programs for over 50 years.
Genman Generac is an elite Power Pro dealer for Generac. We do one thing and one thing only, and that's generators. And our customers say we're the best at it. Our factory-trained technicians are friendly, knowledgeable, and on time. For a home generator, call the Genman 256-640-3434 or GenmanGenerators.com, where everyone gets a free 10-year warranty and a customer is treated like a friend.
Now back to the game on Fun Radio.
Back to Red Devil Stadium. Caden Lee lines up the kick. He kicks the onside kick. It's going to be out across the 50. He's going to jump right back on it. Man, not what you wanted to see right there. Great play for the Red Devils. But Lawrence County does have the ball at the 49. They're going to take over right there.
You know, not your typical onside kick there. He kicked the top of the ball, but then he hovered it for 10 yards. We were not expecting it.
We were like deer in the headlights. You could see the up guys right there. They were just staring at it and just they couldn't react fast enough. And Caden Lee jumped on it as soon as it went across 10 yards.
We
Parker
have not
Frost
seen
is going
that
to take
this year.
off right there at midfield.
Pistol formation again.
I was thinking the same.
Pistol formation, 2 receivers right. Formation's changing. Parker Frost in the back. The snap. The fake to Jones. He wants it all. He's got a receiver. Dame, Uriah Burnham goes up, breaks the pass up. Great play by Uriah Burnham to break that play up one-on-one over here on the near side.
Dane had him. He had him by two steps probably. If he had thrown it a little bit earlier, put a little more on it, he'd have got him. He had him beat.
Uriah came in. He jumped up like he was making a layup and knocked the pass out of Dame's hands.
When the ball was in the air, I thought he might make an interception. He's that kind of an athlete where he can jump and get the ball. But Dane's probably got him by, 3 or 4 inches probably. He looks like he's a good 6'4". So good play by 9 out here.
2nd down and 10. Single back in the backfield. It's Jones. The give to Jones. He goes straight up the middle. He's going to get across the 45 down to the 44-yard line. That's going to be 3rd down and 5 for the Red Devils.
I tell you what, this 12, to be so young, he is strong.
Yes.
I mean, there's a lot of plays where he's running into our middle linebacker, senior Brody Collins, who Brody don't go backwards a lot, but he's dragging him 2 yards.
Jones checks out of the game. Mitchell, the other running back, checks back into the game.
Jones's thighs are the size of a grown man when you're down here looking at him. He's got some strong legs.
3rd and 5 to give to Mitchell. He comes to the near sideline.
Good play.
He's wrapped up. That's going to be for no gain. He was trying to get around to the right tackle, and he could not get there, and he was wrapped up by the Bulldogs. That's going to be 4th down and 6. Looks like the punting formation is coming out.
So a good play right here. I just saw, I don't know if you noticed it, but Jack Eubanks comes up. He sets that edge. Running back had to go back up into the middle, and that's where he met, 3 defenders that took him down. Good play, Jack.
Punting formation. We've got to watch the penalties right here. They are not enough. They're at 4th and 6, so a 5-yard penalty won't hurt us right here, but that's not what we want to see. They got us last time. The snap. The kick. It's off the side of his foot. It's way out of bounds. That's going to be an extremely short kick. I'm not sure why they're marking it there. He was marking it down
It's
about.
It's got to be at the 40.
It's got to be close to the 40. Oh, they're marking it off right there. Okay, I got it. Looks like the ball's going to be spotted around the 40-yard line. Bulldogs are going to take over right there.
10 is a really confident kicker, but he missed.
I'd never really seen exactly what they did right there. The white hat who was standing behind the punter.
Gets the angle.
He got the angle, and he waited on the side judge to come up the field, and he told him where to stop.
That's how they do it. You're right.
That was I'd never seen him actually do that in formation.
Good teamwork.
Bulldogs line up, ball in the near hash, driving to the left. Formation change. Single back in the backfield. Collins goes in motion. Sheldon calls for the snap to give to Bronson. Bronson goes straight up the middle. He pushes his way across the 45. That's going to be a pickup of about 5 yards, bringing up 2nd down and 5.
So I like that strong run to the left side. You got Cole Oliver on here. He's kicking out the defensive end. Linebacker comes up. Brody Collins takes him. Good run.
Burnham and draw by on the far side. Cooper Clark, your receiver on the near side. Bronson Carroll still in the game. Ball lined up at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 4. 3:01 to go. Lawrence County on top, 29-27. Bulldogs driving. Graham takes the snap to give to Carroll. He goes straight up the middle. He's across the 50, 45. He lowers his shoulders. He's close to the 40. Looks like he's going to be down at the 41-yard line. Flags on the play. Let's see what this flag is.
It's going to have to be holding.
Let's see what the call is. Holding against the Bulldogs. That one's going to be coming back. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
I'm not sure if both referees saw the same hold or maybe it was 2 different holds, but there's 2 flags on it, so there was something there that must have been obvious. I didn't see it, but they did.
They both saw it. Flags came in from 2 different directions. Looks like they did see the same hold.
Untimely penalty there for us. That's going to make it 2nd and 14. We had a manageable 2nd down at midfield. Now we're back on the 35-yard, 36-yard line, 2nd and 14.
2nd and 14, 2:30 to go in the third quarter. 2 receivers left. The snap, the give to Bronson. Bronson goes off right tackle. He's going to pick up a couple yards. He's going to be out to the 38-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and 11 for the Bulldogs.
So this is a down here, I believe, David. This is going to be 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12. We want to get a first down, but let's not do anything dumb here.
That's right.
Jay Patel's been flipping fields for us all year. Let's try to get as many yards as we can with a good, safe play here. We might be able to break one, maybe on a draw play. You never know.
Brody Collins lined up at wide receiver on the far side. Uriah Burnham goes in motion. Graham drops back to pass. He's got a lot of pressure. He's trying to get in space. He's running for his life. He gets across the 40, 45, 50.
He got it.
He's going to be close to a first down.
He got it.
He's got the first down. That's going to be a Traditions Bank first down for the Bulldogs.
Isn't that what we call him, Wheels? Isn't that his name? Sheldon Graham with the scramble gets down over here to the near sideline, and he tiptoed for about.
Yeah, he's walking on the tightrope on that one, boys. Good job, Sheldon.
He's not one you see him push, but he had two guys on his heels the entire time. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs, lined up at the 47. Graham drops back. He gives it to Bronson. Bronson across the line of scrimmage. He's going to pick up a couple on the play. He's going to be down at the 45-yard line. 3-yard gain.
Great play. That was just an incredible play by Sheldon to get that first down. He scrambled out and then ran the ball, which, he just probably not known for his scrambling ability, but he just showed there that he can if he needs it. That was just a winner's play. But on that first down play, those straight run right up the middle, so we're looking at 2nd and 7 here. Just on the other side of midfield at 45-yard line.
Clock is moving. Clock's winding down to about a minute. 2nd and 7, ball at the 45. Two running backs in the backfield. Bronson goes in motion to give to Madewell. Madewell goes off right tackle. He lowers his shoulder. He's going to pick up 1, maybe 1.5 on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd down and a long 5 for the Bulldogs.
I think a play that clearly says we're going for it on 4th down. We're going to try to get 6 yards here on 2 plays.
Clock is winding. 30 seconds on the clock. We will have to run another play. Single receiver on either side. Ball lined up in the middle of the field. Ball at the 44. 3rd and 6. Clock's down to 20.
Man-to-man coverage on the outsides.
Draw by on the near side. Uriah on the far side. They try to run a little slip play. He's going to be close to a first down. Graham threw his hands up and started walking to the sideline like, hey, what's the play? But then it was a direct snap to Madewell. Madewell took the ball. He runs it out close to the 40-yard line. That's going to leave maybe 4th and 1. Clock hits 0. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter. We're going to take a quick break. 29-27 is your score. Red Devils on top. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Attention all football fans, are you ready for Friday Night Lights? Let's get in the game with Realtor Bo Goss, your MVP in real estate. Whether you're looking to score a new home or sell like a champion, I'll deliver winning results every time. Don't sit on the sidelines. Call Bo Goss, 256-274-3461. It's a great day to call Bo.
Football season is here, and there's no better way to enjoy the game than with Flash Fiber Internet from Joe Wheeler EMC. With speeds up to 2 gigs, Flash Fiber gives you the power to stream every touchdown, every play, and every victory without a hitch. So visit jwflash.com and experience the winning difference of Flash Fiber. It's time to get away from that old-fashioned internet provider and take a giant step into the future with Flash Fiber from Joe Wheeler EMC. Flash Fiber, your high-speed internet connection for Morgan and Lawrence counties. Visit jwflash.com to learn more.
Now more Bulldog play-by-play on Fun Radio, Fun 104.9.
Back to the Holly Blackwood Realty broadcast booth. 12 minutes are on the clock. 4th quarter, 2-point game right here. What a great game of football for the Bulldogs. It's been a good one to watch.
You hate to say this, but 12 minutes. Our season's come down to 12 minutes. It's these 12 minutes right here, Bo.
It definitely feels like a regional game with lots of implications involved.
It feels that way because that's the truth.
Must-win game for both teams. Bulldogs lined up. Big 4th down play right here. Jumbo package. Madewell takes the direct snap. It's sniffed out in the backfield. He's going to be brought down for a loss. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Big defensive stand right there for Lawrence County.
Huge play.
Madewell had nowhere to go. There was a couple guys that broke through the line, and he just got wrapped up in the backfield for a 3 or 4 yard loss.
I don't want to question anything, but I'm not sure why you go for it right there. I'm not sure.
Lawrence County offense lined up on the field. Ball on the far hash. Lawrence County's driving to the left as you listen. Spread formation, 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Empty backfield. Parker Frost drops back. He looks for the quick pass to the left. It's going to be out of his hands. Incomplete pass for Lawrence County. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you go for it right there. I think a point Patel could have easily put that ball inside the 20 down here and you make them go a lot farther. I'm not sure.
But we've been running the ball. Not necessarily in the Wildcat a lot, but we've been picking up some good yardage with our running back. So, I like the call.
Yeah. I just feel like they were keying on the run maybe. But
you're in that weird little area, too, with yardage.
Yep. 2nd down and 10, ball at the 45. The give to Jones. Jones across to the 45. He lowers his shoulder. He booms across the 50 down to the 48-yard line. That's going to be 3rd down and 3 for the Red Devils.
Good play by 10 there to come up and make that tackle. Jack stuck his nose in there. They're effectively running the ball straight up the middle. They saw something at halftime, and we haven't adjusted to it. They have not gone back to that right side.
Same formation.
Right up the middle.
3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Jones still in the backfield. The give to Jones. He comes to he fakes to Jones. Parker keeps it. He goes to the right side. He's wrapped up by the Bulldogs.
There you go.
It's going to be no gain.
Forcing the coach here to make a call here. What are they going to do?
4th down.
They're nearly in the same position we were, David.
4th down and 2.
Offense is staying on the field. I think they're going to try to get us to jump right here.
This is a good opportunity to try that. They're doing a few personnel changes. Dame's coming off the field. They're bringing in a blocker.
Good discipline right here. Good discipline, guys.
If they run a play, this is going to be I expect this to be a running play.
Good discipline, guys.
Man goes in motion. The snap. It's a quarterback keeper. Frost is keeping it. He's across the line of the game. He's going to be out across the 40. That's going to be a 1st down for the Red Devils. Good play right there by Frost.
I mean, honestly, just tough to handle. He's a load. I don't know. Do y'all know his measurements?
I can get it for you.
I was on the sideline earlier. He's got to be 6'2", 200.
6'1", 190.
Okay.
1st down and 10 for the Red Devils, just inside the 40. Ball spotted at the 39. 10-10 to go in the 4th quarter. 29-27 is your score. Lawrence County is driving.
Defense, big series. These next 3 downs, we got to step up right here, guys.
Jones still your running back. Parker looks for the quick pass to the right side. He's got a receiver. That's going to be a pickup of about 6 on the play.
Right through the hands of Jack, who stepped out in the passing lane and just was a little bit late getting up to knock that ball down.
2nd down and 5 for the Red Devils. Ball went out of bounds. The play went out of bounds, so the clock stopped. Jones still your running back on the field with Parker.
Come on, guys. We got to get a big play here. Swipe of the ball, something.
3 receivers left. The give to Jones. Jones comes off left tackle. He's trying to get his space. He's wrapped up. He's going to be brought down at the 34-yard line. Maybe a pickup of 1 at the most.
Good tackle. Brody Collins with the tackle there, but he's down on the ground. Looked like he might have taken a shot right to his gut there.
Brody's back up and walking. 3rd down and 4.
A little bit gimpy on that ankle. Combined tackle there. Raymer actually came across the line to make that tackle with Brody Collins. Braden having a big game tonight. He's probably got to have 7 or 8 tackles, I bet. Braden does.
Solid player, solid senior for the Bulldogs. Tight formation. Man goes in motion. The give to Jones. No, the fake to Jones. Parker throws it out into the flat to the far side. He slips down and falls. He's going to be short of the line of the game, bringing up 4th down and maybe 3 for the Red Devils. They went for it on the last time. I wonder if they're going to go for it this time.
Good tackle there by 33, the turf monster. Right there, 33-yard line, jumped up and got in. Brought him down to the ground.
Red Devil offense stays on the field.
That would have been a 1st down for sure.
4th down and 3, ball in the far hash. Offense is on the field. Jones, your running back, in the backfield with Frost. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. The snap, they give to Jones. He goes straight up the middle. He lowers his shoulder. He's going to be across the 30. Looks like that's going to be another first down for the Red Devils.
Just tough to stop these guys.
Jones is a solid running back.
They're just getting into the gaps, point of contact. Their offensive line is doing just enough to get us off pace here, and running back and quarterback's doing the damage.
2 receivers left to give to Jones. He goes off left tackle. He's hit immediately. He's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Big play by Ty Borden to come flying in and make that tackle up high. He really took him off balance. Great play. He's excited about that, and he should be. Good play by him.
2nd down and 9. Ball still in the center of the field. Lawrence County's driving long, extended drive right here.
I mean, you want to pile everyone in the box to stop this run, obviously, but you still have the threat. Frost can throw the ball. They have legitimate receivers. You don't want to give that away.
Yard line. That's going to be another first down for the Red Devils.
Just another steady dose of this strong running back straight up the middle. Cooper Clark was there at about a 3 or 4 yard gain, but he just could not bring them down, and the play results in probably about a 15-yard gain for them.
First down at the 14-yard line for the Red Devils. Clock's down to 7 minutes. 29-27 is your score. The snap. He rolls out to the right. He looks back to the left. He's wrapped up he slips one tackle. He's wrapped up by Jack Eubanks. He's going to be brought down at the 13-yard line. Pickup of 1 on the play. He had to run about 40 yards on that play to get 2 yards.
Unfortunate that we didn't get him down in the backfield. Would have been about a 6 or 7 yard loss. But Frost is a fit guy. Tough to bring him down with one player around the up. You got to really take his legs out from under him. Jay Patel was not quite ready to make that tackle.
2nd down and 9 for the Red Devils. Terry goes in motion. Frost rolls out to the right side. He's looking for a receiver. It hits him right in the chest, in and out. That's going to be an incomplete pass, bringing up 3rd down and 9 for the Red Devils.
I think that was number 2 again. He missed that pass that was right out in the open. He's the one that fell earlier on the pass play, so his drive hadn't been kind to him. But they still got another down here.
Great job by Cooper right there.
Yeah, he did put the good pressure on him once he would have gone down immediately. But, yeah.
3rd down and 9. Ball at the 13. The snap to give to Jones. Jones looks off left tackle. He goes across the 10. He's going to be down at the 7-yard line. That's going to be 4th down. Another 4th down for the Red Devils. 4th and 4 going to be your official spot.
4th and 4. So this is a big call. If they go for a field goal here, they're up by 5. I mean, would that do you any good? I guess it could, because if they miss a field goal, we'd be up 30-29.
Yeah.
I think they're going to run this down. They're going to run this down and call a timeout. Looks like they're going to run it down and call a timeout.
Lawrence County offense still on the field. They're looking to the sideline, and they do have whistles. They did call a timeout. 5:34 to go in the game. 29-27 is your score. Lawrence County on top. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
The Pillbox Pharmacy Priceville is your trusted community pharmacy committed to outstanding customer service and affordable prices because your health should never be compromised. The Pillbox is a full-service independent pharmacy with a wide variety of services, including conventional prescription filling, medical equipment, immunizations, the convenience of free delivery on prescriptions, and a drive-through window on site. Located at 474 Alabama 67 South in Priceville. Experience the Pillbox Pharmacy Priceville difference today.
Big news from Owen Home Appliance Center. They've just received a huge shipment of scratch and dent appliances at the Somerville location. Get your hands on an 18 cubic foot garage or man cave fridge for just $3.99. Need something bigger? Check out the 26 cubic foot side-by-side stainless steel refrigerators, only $5.99. Or go all out with a 4-door French door refrigerator, originally $28.99, now just $12.99. Hurry in while supplies last. Visit Highway 231 in Lacey Spring or Highway 36 in Somerville. Quality products, quality service, quality pricing. It's in the name. Owen Home Appliance Center.
Priceville Bulldog Football, 104.9 FM.
Back to Red Devil Stadium. Lawrence County offense is on the field. Ball spotted on near hash. 4th and 4. They do not have to get into the end zone.
Big
Jones,
play right here, David.
Jones still in the backfield. The snap. The fake to Jones. Parker keeps it. He comes to the near side. He's wrapped up by the Bulldogs. That's going to be a huge stop right there.
Jack Eubanks blew up his defender and really pushed him back into the quarterback to make the stop. Quarterback had nowhere to go.
No gain on the play. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Big defensive stop right there. That was huge.
5:27 to go in the game. Plenty of time to be able to get down the field.
Great job on the linebackers and the defensive line on dragging to the right to stop Parker right there. That was awesome.
Right. Jack really pushed his defender straight back into the quarterback. He'd have got that first down if he didn't have to, because he ran into his own defender. Didn't have anywhere to go. Big drive right here. This is obviously the season's on the line with this drive.
Bulldogs on the field. The snap, the give to the running back. He goes off left end. It's Bronson Carroll. He's trying to get around the corner. He's out in space. He's across the line of the game. That's going to be a pickup of maybe 11 or 12. That's going to be a Traditions Bank first down for the Bulldogs.
Good play on first down. Got Bronson out to the far side, out on the edge. I think it was run up into the middle, but he just kicked it to the outside. Used his good vision and his speed to get out around the corner. Huge gain for the Bulldogs there to get out of the end zone.
Especially backed up way back in our territory. Definitely have some cushion now. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Bronson Carroll still your running back. Bronson goes in motion. He goes out to the left. Quick pass to the left side. Double pass. We've got a receiver open. It's Brody Collins. He catches it across the 50, 40. Go, Brody. He fumbles the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. Big play.
Completion.
It is a completion for the Bulldogs out across the field. Big play. Double pass.
Double pass. Who threw the pass? Was it Bronson?
Bo, could you see who threw that pass?
Your boy, Hudson Eubanks.
Hudson.
The best bank in Lawrence County tonight, baby.
Good pass by Hudson. He put it on the money, hit him in stride. Those of y'all listening, it was a backwards pass to Hudson that was out on the right side, and Hudson threw it. That was probably about 20-yard pass, 25-yard pass to Brody Collins streaking down the sideline.
Not to mention, as he was throwing it, he was getting hit. And that was a great ball as you're getting hit. He got hit out of bounds.
Sure did.
It was great.
Official spot's going to be the 36-yard line, 1st and 10. They're trying to get the chain set up over on the far side. 4:44 to go in the game. Bulldogs driving.
And Brody Collins makes the tackle, but then he gets caught from behind. And the defender, the catch. Then he gets caught from behind, and they knocked it out of his hands, but it went out of bounds.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left. The give to Carroll. He goes up the middle. He shifts around one guy. He's across the 35 down to the 34. Pick up with a couple on the play. Positive yards, picking up a couple. Clock's back moving.
Keep them honest there with the run straight up the middle.
I'm perfect. Me personally, I'm perfectly okay. Let's chew this clock up as we work down the field. We know what happens. We saw that in the first half of what happens if you give Parker Cross too much time.
I agree. We don't need to get stuck on 3rd and long here.
That's right.
We don't want to get stuck in an obvious run situation.
Single back in the backfield to give to Carroll. He goes right up the middle. He's across the 30, 25. He's plowing through some people. He's across the 20 down to the 18-yard line. Another Traditions Bank first down for the Bulldogs.
So what we need right here, we're right down here at the 20, about the 18-yard line. We need good, disciplined, fundamental football the rest of the way. Line up, take your man one-on-one. No silly mistakes here. Let's get good exchanges. Let's put this ball in the end zone. Finish this drive.
Nice sustained drive with 3 minutes going down. We can finish here, right? We can finish here.
3:35 to go on the clock. The give to Madewell. He's looking for a hole. He shifts around to the left side. He goes around one guy. He's going to be across the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That's going to be 2nd down for the Bulldogs. He stays in bounds. Clock's still moving.
Good vision there to be straight up in the middle and kick it out to the outside. That hasn't worked a lot tonight for him. He's been bottled up. But Colton had a good game there. 2nd and 6, manageable. I like what we're doing.
The hole had definitely closed up on him. He didn't have any room to go right up the middle. Bronson's been able to hit some of those holes in the middle, but Madewell didn't have it in that play, and so he kicked it to the outside.
Single coverage with 2 wide receivers out here close to us.
Madewell still in the backfield. They're checking to the side.
Offsides?
We've got whistles on the play. We've got a timeout.
Parker's excited. Did the guy jump off sides?
Whistles on the play. 2:48 to go in the game. Timeout for the Bulldogs. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Open the door to savings.
Foodland has featured fresh, hand-cut quality meats at the best value since 1993. At your Priceville Foodland, you'll find a hometown experience and unbelievable prices. Come in and check out our wide variety of produce, too. Great meat, great service, great prices. Open Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. We thank you for supporting your independent grocer. Priceville Foodland, proud sponsor of the Priceville Bulldogs.
Behind every athlete is a dedicated Encore athletic trainer, working throughout the week and under the Friday night lights. Encore Rehabilitation wants every player healthy, strong, and injury-free. Encore Rehabilitation is proud to be the official athletic training and rehabilitation provider for the Priceville Bulldogs. Let the rehab team at Encore get you back to doing the things you love. Encore, more sports, more teams, more winners.
From the Holly Blackwood Realty broadcast booth, it's Priceville Bulldog football on 104.9 FM.
Back to Red Devil Stadium. Bulldogs line back up. They're lined up in the Wildcat. Whistles on the play. That's going to be a false start against the Bulldogs. That's going to move them back 5, putting it back 2nd down and long. Not the penalty you want to see in that situation right there. We need to keep these plays short and manageable. Wildcat still on the field. 2nd and 10. We've got whistles on the play again. I'm not sure who's moving right there, but somebody's going to have to make an adjustment. Let's see what the call is. They're calling another false start penalty against the Bulldogs. I can't see from here who's moving.
I think it's one of the sniffer guys up front. They're right behind the line. They're just moving too quickly. Definitely got to get a timeout right here, I would think.
2nd down and 15.
Surely we're not running the same play.
Wildcats still on the offense. High snap. Madewell takes it to the near side. He's trying to get around the corner. He breaks one tackle. Across the 20, 50. He's in space. He's got it's going to be a touchdown.
Come on.
Bulldogs.
Oh, my goodness. Did he just do that?
He did it. Touchdown.
I cannot believe we still ran the same play after 3 penalties. We're in the Wildcat, and we run it from the 35-yard line.
We've been waiting all season to get him in open space where he's been able to turn it upfield. He turned it upfield. He had one man to beat. He stepped and cut it on a dime, cut right back across the middle.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked we didn't call a timeout and go into a pass play. I really am.
We knew what Coach Parker wanted to run right there, and he ran it. 2:37 to go. Bulldogs on top, 33-29. Extra point is pending.
Going for 2.
Offense is on the ball. Bronson Carroll in the backfield. He's in the pistol. Graham's walking off. Same play we ran earlier. We've got whistles on the play.
What? What happened?
Let's see what the call is. They're going to call another.
There's no way nobody jumped on that play. I'm not sure.
This is the play where
Sheldon
was walking off the field just like we did earlier. Direct snap to Bronson.
I think it had to do something with Uriah on y'all's side of the field.
I didn't see it from here. They're calling it. If they're calling false start on those plays, nobody's making any kind of egregious move. So I'm not sure exactly what they're seeing, but that's 3 out of 4 plays right there from scrimmage that we've had false start penalties called.
This is a huge play. 2 points puts us at 35. That puts us up 6. It's a big play.
Offense still on the field.
Big play.
Ball lined up at the 8-yard line. Graham takes the snap. He drops back. He's looking for a receiver. He throws it through the corner. It's over his head.
He ran him out of bounds. He was all over him on the pattern. It's got to be pass interference.
We'll see what the call is. Referees are going to talk about it. Flags came in from everywhere.
I'm thinking he was pushing him nearly the entire play.
He was pushing drive-on here on the sideline.
We could have 2 flags on the play. We've got one way in the backfield, and then we've got one in the end zone. They're talking about it right now. Here comes the call.
Big call right here.
Holding against the offense. Pass interference against the defense. That's going to offset. Looks like we're going to replay the down.
Ty Borden's coming in as a wide receiver. You see this?
I do.
And he's definitely got this guy by size. This could be a little fade pattern right over here to the corner. Little
man-to-man coverage. Single back in the backfield. Graham takes the snap. He's looking for Tide. He doesn't have him. He's rolling out. He's trying to get to the corner.
No.
He's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be no good on the extra point try. Bulldogs do have the lead, 33-29. 2:37 to go in the game. You're listening to Bulldog Radio. We have a scoreboard ready. We're going to send it over to Travis Lane for a look at our Gilbert and Baugh in-game scoreboard. Here's Travis.
In-game scoreboard. Travis Lane back with your Gilbert and Baugh Ford in-game scoreboard. Randolph over Madison County, 42-7. Wilson ahead of East Lawrence, 14-8. Faulkville over Cleveland, 31-0. Sparkman leading Grissom, 35-10. And Coleman on top of Decatur, 28-0. I'll catch you after the game, right here on the Fun Radio Sports Network.
Back to Red Devil Stadium. Lawrence County High School Bulldogs have a 33-29 lead. Kicking teams coming on the field. 2:37 to go in the game.
David, this quarter our guys have faced a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they've driven the ball down on us, and then they've scored onside kick that they recovered. We answered right there. We went 95 yards from our own end zone and answered.
This is why we love the sport, boys. Games like tonight.
Defense has got to step up, and I hope we don't kick this ball to number 23, 33, whichever number he is, that fast guy.
Gray Cathy kicks. He kicks a high kick
13's gonna
down to the 20. 13 catches it. He's out across 25, 30, 35, 40. He's in space. He's across midfield. He's wrapped up. He's off. He's down at the 37-yard line. Red Devils are going to take over. 2:29 to go. 1st and 10. Ball on their side of the field.
There's laundry on the field.
It's probably going to be a horse collar. I think it's a horse collar tackle. They're going to tack on 15 yards.
Referee just kind of motioned it when he was talking. Yep, they're calling for. They're talking about it, but he's grabbing at his collar like it is going to be a horse collar tackle. But we're going to see right here. The referees want to discuss it. They're going to make sure before they enforce this penalty.
I saw. You're right. It was the only way he could get him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nope. They're waving it off. Woo. He drove him down.
I could have sworn it might have been.
They must make sure that this call is unanimous for them to enforce that call right there. They wanted to see from every angle, did anybody else see something different? Waving the flag off. 1st and 10. Ball 39-yard line. 2:29 to go in the game.
We need a turnover, guys.
Parker Frost has a lot of time to work with right here.
Ball here, interception, something.
Man goes in motion.
Strip the ball, interception.
Parker Frost rolls out to the left side. He's looking. He's trying. He doesn't have a receiver. He's going to be wrapped up by the Bulldogs and pushed out of bounds.
Should be in bounds.
They're going to stop the clock, say he was out of bounds. He's going to have picked up maybe one on the play.
Wow, that was a close tackle. That ball should have probably been in bounds there.
Good defense for the Bulldogs to be able to keep him contained. He is dangerous outside the pocket.
It's kind of ironic that our defense is the same situation they were in last week, guys. A stop and we get a good outcome.
4 receivers left, 1 to the right. Empty backfield for Parker Frost. Ball in the near hash.
Make a play, guys. Make a play on D right here.
2nd and 9. He's got his play.
Somebody step up.
The snap. He drops back to pass. He's got one-on-one over the middle. He's looking for the receiver. Incomplete pass. Great coverage by Uriah Burnham.
Good play there. That receiver has easy got 4 inches on him. But he took the challenge. He took the challenge and went up and met the ball in the air, David. That was a great play. A lot of good ball skills by Uriah in the last 2 weeks.
He watched that ball for about 10 or 15 yards and timed it perfect as it was right at the top.
Braylon Dame, your receiver right there on the pass play. Great play by Uriah. The Red Devil fan base over here, they wanted the pass interference call.
3rd and 9.
2 receivers on each side. Frost looks to the left. He looks for a guy. He catches it. He's out of bounds. He's going to be down to the 26-yard line.
He's short of the first down?
It's going to be a first down for the Red Devils. Clock stops because he's out of bounds.
Quick little 10 and out. Quarterback rolled out to the left, put it on the money. Whew. We've been in this situation before, guys. 21-yard line.
26-yard line. First and 10 for the Red Devils. 33-29 is your score. 2:08 to go in the game.
Come on, defense. I know they've been thinking about that game last week, this whole week. Come on, step up right here.
3 receivers left. Braylon Dame one-on-one on the right. Parker's looking for him again. He throws it over the middle. Nobody there. Uncatchable pass. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Red Devils.
We got to dial up the pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, I know this guy can scramble and get out of the pocket. What do you think, David? Do we just contain him in the pocket, or do we bring a little pressure and try to get him ruffled a little bit?
Well, he looks like he's trying to beat us in the air right now. They're not dishing it to Jones. They're not dishing it to Mitchell. He's gonna put the ball in his hands, and I think we talked about that at halftime. He wants the ball.
Run.
Direct keeper by Frost. He runs out of bounds. He's going to pick up just a couple on the play. This is one of those situations where we talked. Coach Walker says, this is your game. This is your ball. You take it, and that's exactly what's happening right now. He's trying to do it in the air, but if you don't do it in the air, he wants the ball in his hands and try to get him in space by himself.
Big thing that they keep doing is they're getting out of bounds. They're either getting an incompletion which stops the clock, or they're get enough out of bounds to stop the clock. So clock's not running.
3rd and 5. Jones in the backfield. The give to Jones. He goes right up the middle. He lowers his shoulder. He runs into a wall of Bulldogs.
Yes, sir. That's what we needed right there.
He's going to get down to the 20-yard line. Big 4th down play coming up. 4th and 3. Clock is moving. 1:36 to go in the game. Offense on the field.
So I mean, anything that a ball to bounce our way. Can we get something to bounce our way, David? Bo? Yeah. Defense has stepped up right here. It's 4th and 3.
Lawrence County faithful, they're standing up. They're calling a timeout. This is kind of their game.
Timeout right here. Woo! Nothing like this, boys.
Man.
Nothing like this.
Nothing like it. The Priceville defense, the Priceville fans, everybody is pumped and nervous,
right here.
Excited. Y'all, this is it right here.
Hey, big stand right here for the defense. We got one more play. We need to keep them out of the end zone. 1:13 to go. If we can turn the ball over right here with making them spin even them spinning the timeout right there, that could be huge if we were able to close this out right here and get the ball. They could use their timeouts and try to get it back with just a little bit to go. But them spinning a timeout right there could hurt them in the long run if they do turn it over.
Bo, what's your best guess at what they might do right here? 4th and 3. What are they going to do?
RPO with Parker. He's going to roll out to either the left or the right, either side. And I think he's going to see what he's got. He's either going to take off.
RPO, like
no, it's going to be Parker. It's going to be Parker.
It's going to be Parker. It's going to be he's going to try a slant pass or something to Dame. It's going to be a quick pass to him in space if he's got him one-on-one. If not, he's going to try to take it.
If not, he's going to run it. Yes.
They don't get this.
Yeah.
This is their last region game.
That's why it stays in 1-4's hands.
You got man-to-man coverage, single coverage out here closest to us, David.
Empty backfield, 4 receivers right, 1 to the left. Dame's one-on-one on the near side.
Let's go, Dave.
Anything. Ball bounce our way right here.
We've got whistles. Priceville wants to talk about it. Good timely timeout right there for Coach Parker. He wanted to see what they're going to line up in, and then he wanted to talk about it. I think that's a great use of his timeout.
I mean, you think about it in their huddle right now. I think they're talking to 14 and they're talking to 15. They're going to spread us out. It's either going to be a quick slant, like you said, or they might, and it could be an RPO, a quick slant without RPO. If he's covered, I think he's going to keep it and try to run around the corner.
But with him having an empty backfield back there, he doesn't have a blocker. He doesn't have tight ends. We could put pressure on him quick, and that's one reason why I think it's going to be a quick delivery. If it's going to be a pass, it's going to be something very, very fast. And they may try to know that we're going to we're going to cover Braylon Dame quick, and so they may try to shift it to put it in somebody else's hands right here.
I'm not sure what happened to the Lawrence County fans here, but they're actually standing up. I didn't think they could stand up.
They've been sitting down the entire
They
game.
have sat down the entire game, and they're actually standing up now.
Teams are coming back out on the field. 1:13 to go in the game. 4th and 3 for the Lawrence County Red Devils. This is really your ball game. They need the first down.
23's in the backfield. This is new. We haven't seen this.
They don't have to score. They want a blocker right there. Dane goes in motion. The snap, it's a direct keeper. He's trying to get to the corner. He's wrapped up by Brody Collins. Let's see where he's at. He is out of bounds. It is going to be a first down.
Not by much.
They really just overmanned us. They had more guys, more blockers over here. We didn't have enough players to make that stop. Brody Collins did a good job to get out there, but it was clear he wanted to get the first down and get out of bounds.
Yeah.
So now we're really talking about 1 minute and 5, first down, and they're on the 15-yard line.
That's right. 1st and 10, single back in the backfield. Jones back in the game. The snap to give to Jones. He runs right up the middle. He zigs around one guy. He's in.
Incredible.
That's going to be a touchdown. Red Devils. 1 minute left to go in the game. Red Devils take the lead. 35-33.
Incredible. Not sure what to say, honestly.
We got a minute.
You almost knew that 12 was going to try to big boy it through the line, and, I mean, he's been doing it this whole second half. Straight up the middle. They saw something. They saw something at halftime and started running it up the middle.
Caden Lee, your kicker. He's out for the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick. It's up. It's good. 1 minute to go in the game. Lawrence County extends the lead. Takes the lead 36-33. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Are you sure you're not paying too much for insurance? At Aiken & Associates, we offer home, auto, farm, commercial insurance. It's always a good idea to review your insurance policies periodically to ensure you have the best coverage for the best price. Aiken & Associates is an independent agency that does all the work for you by shopping your rates through multiple A+ rated companies. Visit one of our offices in Priceville, Cullman, and Decatur. Give us a call today for a quote from Aiken & Associates Insurance Group at 256-355-8500 or visit our website at aikenandassociates.com.
Call Sharp Roofing and Construction for all your insurance restoration needs. From hail and wind damage to interior water claims, our team of professionals can handle it all. We specialize in restoring your property and getting you back into your home quickly. Leave the work to us. Call us today at 256-580-6075. Look us up on Facebook or visit our website at sharproofingandconstruction.com. Sharp Roofing and Construction proudly supports Priceville Bulldog Athletics.
Priceville Bulldog Football, 104.9 FM.
Make a play.
Kickoff by Caden Lee. It's down to the 5. Colton Maybell's got it. He's going to be brought down around the 20-yard line. Bulldogs are going to take over right there. 54 seconds to go in the game. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Maywell's shaking up.
Maywell brought down hard right there. He's limping off the field. He's trying to make it over to the sideline. Coach Parker's got the offense.
Okay, we've scored in opportunities when we probably shouldn't have this year.
That's right.
You know, we've made big plays on 4th down. We've made big, long conversions. So, hey, we can do this. We got 54 seconds. Sheldon delivers the ball really well a lot of times. Let's do it. Let's drive the field.
Your eyes one-on-one on the near side. Graham drops back to pass. He rolls out to the far side. He throws deep. Overthrows it. That's going to be an interception. Lawrence County is going to take over.
Tough way to end the game right there.
He had a receiver. Sheldon overthrew it by a lot. And it was intercepted by the Red Devils.
Tough way to lose the game right there, guys.
Timeout on the field for the officials.
I think Parker is complaining about something.
Parker's out on the field. He's giving an earful to the side judge.
I think he was talking about roughing the passer. You know, he had a guy all over him when he threw that ball.
Yeah.
I think he's probably complaining about roughing the passer.
Expect to see victory formation right there. 15 seconds to go on the clock. Referees are still standing over the ball.
Yes, sir.
First and 10, Red Devils. Referees are still talking about it. No, tough.
Not sure that you can go back and make any kind of call right there, but tough. Wow, our guys were up for the challenge. I mean, it was. This is the best. I think
what a
most
game.
complete game that they've played all.
Absolutely.
Lawrence County is a quality opponent. You can tell why they're, one of the best teams in our region. But I mean, Priceville, it could have gone either way, and they proud to see how good they played.
I'm impressed with how Frost plays. You expect him as a senior leader of the team, a guy that started 3 out of the 4 years. I mean, with one year where he was injured, I've been impressed with his play. But man, I've been most impressed with Jones, the running back. Very, very poised for a young guy. He's going to be a wrecking ball.
Yeah, I'm hoping there's a private school maybe that he transfers to.
As long as they're not in 5A.
I mean, what's close to up here? Mars Hill? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Because he's a load, man.
He is.
He's going to be hard to deal with over the next few years for sure.
Yeah. They've put some time back on the clock. It's 50 seconds to go in the game. Clock was down to 15. I guess the referee in the press box, he had let that clock run down while there was a bunch of discussion going on the field. But it is going to be victory formation. They're kneeling on it right there. Clock's going to move. They're going to have to snap it one more time. And it looks like we have timeout on the field. We have a timeout, Priceville. They're taking a break on the field. We're going to take one with them. 44 seconds to go in the game. Lawrence County on top, 36-33. We'll be right back.
There's plenty of choices when it comes to beverages, and there's plenty of stores that sell beverages, but only one has all the beverages you could want. Tucker's Beverages, 2201 Highway 67 South in Somerville and Bethel Road in Priceville. It's your first for thirst. Stop on Highway 67. Open daily from 9 to 9, Monday through Saturday. Call ahead at 256-822-2000. Tucker's Beverages, Somerville and Priceville, with a cold beverage to quench your thirst.
It's time to improve your life by improving your hearing. Quality Hearing Healthcare provides you with the highest standard of hearing care with excellence, integrity, and personalized service. From hearing screenings to helping you select the right hearing technology to fit your lifestyle, Quality Hearing Healthcare offers the finest selection of high-quality hearing aid services. Call today for a free evaluation appointment with Rachel Massey, a nationally recognized hearing expert. 256-355-5476. The latest in hearing health products and services to get your hearing back. Quality Hearing Healthcare. Highway 67 in Priceville and Highway 69 across from Marshall Medical Center North.
From the Holly Blackwood Realty broadcast booth, it's Priceville Bulldog football on 104.9 FM.
Back to Red Devil Stadium inside the Holly Blackwood Realty broadcast booth. Red Devils are on top, 36-33. Victory formation. Red Devils, they kneel on it. Clock is moving. If Priceville doesn't stop the clock, they're going to have to snap it one more time, and this game will be final. They're lining back up on the ball right now. Clock's under 30 seconds. They're lined up, and that's going to be your ball game.
Good game on both sides of the field there.
A disappointing loss for the way that game ended, but you know what? At the end of the day, that's a great game for Priceville to play. A lot of good things. Guys, we're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Need a certified welder with over 20 years of experience? Look no further than Accent Welding. We specialize in farm equipment, trailers, and heavy equipment maintenance and repairs. Nothing is too big for us. Visit us at 7295 Highway 67 South in Summerville, Alabama, or let them come to you. They're mobile and available 24 hours a day. Call 256-642-1185. Accent Welding, where quality meets reliability.
Auto parts for makes, models, and descriptions are on the shelf at Discount Auto Parts, Priceville's hometown auto parts stop for over 3 decades. In the middle of town on Alabama 67, Discount Auto Parts is your go-to store. And if they don't have the part you need, they'll get it next day for just about any part. Your hometown independently owned Discount Auto Parts. Open weekdays and Saturday at 7, Sunday too at 8 a.m. Home owned for over 3 decades. Best quality, best service, friendliest folks in town. Priceville's Discount Auto Parts.
Football season is here, and there's no better way to enjoy the game than with Flash Fiber Internet from Joe Wheeler EMC. With speeds up to 2 gigs, Flash Fiber gives you the power to stream every touchdown, every play, and every victory without a hitch. So visit jwflash.com and experience the winning difference of Flash Fiber. It's time to get away from that old-fashioned internet provider and take a giant step into the future with Flash Fiber from Joe Wheeler EMC. Flash Fiber, your high-speed internet connection for Morgan and Lawrence counties. Visit jwflash.com to learn more.
It's time to improve your life by improving your hearing. Quality Hearing Healthcare provides you with the highest standard of hearing care with excellence, integrity, and personalized service. From hearing screenings to helping you select the right hearing technology to fit your lifestyle, Quality Hearing Healthcare offers the finest selection of high-quality hearing aid services. Call today for a free evaluation appointment with Rachel Massey, a nationally recognized hearing expert. 256-355-5476. The latest in hearing health products and services to get your hearing back. Quality Hearing Healthcare. Highway 67 in Priceville and Highway 69 across from Marshall Medical Center North.
Now back to the game on Fun Radio.
Back to Lawrence County High School, 36-33, your final score here. It's the Accent Welding postgame show. Lawrence County on top. That was a game that just kind of slipped through your fingertips right at the very end, but, you still have to give credit where credit's due. And, Parker Frost managed the final drive of that game. Big fourth down play where, he took the ball in his hands. He got the first down and put it into the end zone with a touchdown by Tavian Jones to go ahead for good. Great game by Lawrence County. I think Coach Parker and the Bulldogs, they had a great game plan going into tonight. And, what an exciting game.
That was the best game of the season by far. From beginning to end, we were in the game every quarter up until the last snap. The Bulldogs were in the game. So proud of them, man. Such growth that we've seen even just over the last few weeks.
Yeah.
But you could see Lawrence County, they've got 19 seniors, and when it counted most, they had the ball in their seniors' hands. Their senior quarterback, who's been their quarterback for 4 years, starter, and, a good young running back who's solid. Dude, solid all night long. Couldn't stop him. He's a problem.
Yeah. The Lawrence County football team, they were over here. The alma mater was
Coach Parker.
All right, let's send it down the bow for Coach Parker.
Coach, what an incredible night of high school football. It's a region game. I know we came up just a hair short. I heard you tell the kids we're one play away. I know there's a lot of emotion right now. How you feeling?
And, honestly, I'm just so proud of our kids. They fought, and they've done everything we've asked them to do, even when things hadn't been going good. And so for them to put us up with 2.5 minutes to go, get them to a fourth down right there in under a minute, we're one play away, and it's been that way a couple times. But, it is what it is. Hats off to Lawrence County. They made one more play than we did, and that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah. Coach, I know it's a tough night. We appreciate you. Guys, have a safe trip back home.
Thanks, Bo. Go Bulldogs. Thanks, Bo.
He said it there. One play away. That's we had a couple plays right there. We would love to have back. We would love to have the onside kick back when they caught a snap in just a little bit. The touchdown pass they have where they jumped up, highballed it. That's a play right there.
That was a scrambling pass that he threw up, and then they made a good catch.
Yeah, just huge momentum swings for both teams. But
interception in the first quarter.
Yeah. At the end of the day, they had good plays, but there was a lot of times where we answered right back.
Yeah.
And a 2-point game, when you start looking at a 29-26 game, there going into the final minutes of the game, man, what a game to watch. So especially for a team that have had their struggles this season, it's been good night.
Yeah, I doubt you could find a better game north of Birmingham than what we just saw tonight. Very impressed with our guys. How hard they played, so hard, answered the call. Really didn't have too many devastating plays necessarily where they shot themselves in the foot. A lot of good momentum, a lot of positive things that we can go into next week with. It was a must-have, but Lawrence County did enough to get it done.
Yeah. Well, you talk about, there may not be a better game. There are some good games going around, even within the region and within the area. We talked about a couple of these scores at the half. Hatton and Danville, they're all knotted up at 28 right now in the fourth quarter. Hatton was on top earlier in the game, or earlier in the night. Hartselle still has a lead over Jasper, 34-21, but that game is closed up. But the big one, James Clemens and Austin tied 28. They're in the fourth quarter right now. Some big games going out. West Morgan, they're pulling away from Central. They're up big right now. Faultville's they're gonna jump into the playoffs right now. They had a big win at Cleveland. They needed a win to secure their place into the playoffs, and so they stand a really good shot of probably ending up as the number 3 seed. They've got Southeastern and Coosa Christian in their region. Tough 2 teams right there that's going to take the 1-2 spot. So we fully expect Faultville to end up as the 3 seed. Ardmore, they're in a close one with East Limestone. It's in the fourth quarter. It's 35-24 right now. So there's some good games around the region that still have to finish up. It's been a great one here. Senior night for Lawrence County. I'm proud of the Bulldogs. I'm proud to be a Bulldog.
Yeah.
And for all of those guys that left it out on the field, keep digging, because at this point in time our playoff hopes might be over, but let's go be a spoiler. Let's go into the last 2 games of the season. Let's go take on Russellville, and
A-Rab.
We got Russellville next week.
Yeah,
we got Russellville and A-Rab, and let's go do what we do.
Still a lot to play for. A lot of pride.
Yeah,
guys, this was a tough one for the entire team. I've been down here all year, and the senior leadership and Brody Collins, number 11, Tide Borden, number 6. It's been an emotional last 2 minutes. I was able to talk to both of them, give them a hug. They wanted this one bad, and they had it. So my hearts go out to them. Some of the coaches are emotional. Everybody's emotional right now. They had one in the bag, they feel like.
Yeah. Well, I love the direction that we're going, though.
Yeah, I do too, and that's what Parker off air said. He said, we're moving in the right direction. Yeah. I love the fact that they love it. I love the fact that they feel it, and I love the fact that they're emotional about it. And that's that's what moves you forward.
Yeah. Well, guys, you're listening to the Accent Welding post-game show. We're going to take one more break. When we come back, we're going to close out the show. We're going to talk about next week. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network.
Need a certified welder with over 20 years of experience? Look no further than Accent Welding. We specialize in farm equipment, trailers, and heavy equipment maintenance and repairs. Nothing is too big for us. Visit us at 7295 Highway 67 South in Summerville, Alabama, or let them come to you. They're mobile and available 24 hours a day. Call 256-642-1185. Accent Welding, where quality meets reliability.
In a small town, you get unique benefits, such as the personalized attention at DOC Orthopedics. Our physicians live right here in the community. It not only makes them your neighbors, but also a part of your extended family. That's the level of care you receive. Even without an appointment, you'll always see a board-certified physician. Experience world-class orthopedic care from doctors who genuinely care about our community. DOC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has proudly served our local community and sports programs for over 50 years.
Genman Generac is an elite Power Pro dealer for Generac. We do one thing and one thing only, and that's generators. And our customers say we're the best at it. Our factory-trained technicians are friendly, knowledgeable, and on time. For a home generator, call the Genman 256-640-3434 or GenmanGenerators.com, where everyone gets a free 10-year warranty and a customer is treated like a friend.
Big news from Owen Home Appliance Center. They've just received a huge shipment of scratch and dent appliances at the Summerville location. Get your hands on an 18 cubic foot garage or man cave fridge for just $3.99. Need something bigger? Check out the 26 cubic foot side-by-side stainless steel refrigerators, only $5.99. Or go all out with a 4-door French door refrigerator, originally $28.99, now just $12.99. Hurry in while supplies last. Visit Highway 231 in Lacey Spring or Highway 36 in Summerville. Quality products, quality service, quality pricing. It's in the name. Owen Home Appliance Center.
Now more Bulldog play-by-play on Fun Radio, Fun 104.9.
back to Red Devil Stadium. 36-33 is your final score. Lawrence County comes from behind to win at the end against the Priceville Bulldogs. We said it, great game. This is going to end our playoff hopes for this season, but, we still have a lot to play for. We've got Russellville coming to town next week. Russellville's number 2 in our area, playing some great football. They took a loss to Fairview a couple weeks ago. That was their first region loss since 2019. So, they're trying to finish their season off strong. And, we'd love to get them to come to Bulldog Stadium and go home with a 2-hour drive and a big old L.
That'd be great. And you got to figure, too, we've been on the road the last 3 weeks. So to come and finish the season at home, our seniors get to play a good Russellville team at home and then end it with a really good Arab team.
Yeah. And,
that's going to be our Friday night here in 2 weeks. And, so still a lot to be excited about. And, this is disappointing for us, but I know it just kills those guys over there because it was such a good game.
Yeah.
And, it's almost hard to, what do you say after the game? I know we're supposed to talk through these things, but wow, just kind of astonished at how quickly it kind of just turned on us and it just didn't go our way in the end.
Man, I'm gonna say this. Think about game 1 versus what we just saw.
Yeah.
Parker tells us on a weekly basis, hey man, we've had a good week of practice. You have seen, you talking about seeing a lot of positive growth, what we saw tonight. Those boys played a good football game tonight.
Yeah.
It was just an all-around great football game, and I think Coach Parker said it, one play more. They had one more play than us.
Yeah.
The onside kick, I don't know if y'all talked about this yet. Great call. Great call by Coach Walker.
Yeah, I was asking David, I don't know. How do you stand there and call that? I'm amazed that they made the call. It was almost like the onside kick that Bama had against Clemson in the national championship a few years ago. They just called it. I mean, it's just a great call because you're not expecting it.
But it's one of those situations where they were playing down the entire first half. They were down the whole, and they kind of closed it. They come in and they score.
Got the lead.
Let's
keep the momentum going, and let's try to see if we can extend it. And it worked for them.
But I don't know if you heard me, say it on the mic earlier. I'm not so sure if it went 10 yards.
It did. I was watching for it.
Okay.
It crossed the 50. They kicked it from the 40, and it did. It went to about the 50 and a half, did it not?
It did.
Yeah.
Okay. And he turned around and he crouched down over the top of it.
He sure did. He hovered over it. It went over the 50. I mean, there was no argument
it's
there.
Excellent.
I want to say this, though. Their special teams, I think they've, their kicking game has helped them throughout the year, and it was a plus tonight.
Yeah.
That kicker made a field goal. He made 2 field goals. Onside kick. They didn't miss any of their extra points. Of course, they actually went for 2 the first 2 times.
And they had 2 2-point conversions.
Yeah, so, I mean, there was a lot that they were doing in order to get the 3-point win.
And all of his kickoffs were going to about the 3, 4, 5 yard line.
And then on the opposite side, did they not have a ball that they didn't bring over the 50? I mean, they got speed, and they were able to return it. I mean, they had good field position all night.
Yeah.
Every time we scored, they'd run it back to the 40, 45, 50-yard line. So,
our defense I thought our defense played a really good game, keeping him contained. He's explosive. He's dynamic. He can do a lot and beat you in a lot of different ways. And he got us tonight, but at the same time, we had him contained for 3 quarters and 11 minutes.
So I don't know if this was their game plan to not really run him that much, but I would be willing to say, you look at the stats. This is probably, and he's great. He won the game, but I bet it's his worst statistical game all year.
Yeah,
I'm just guessing.
I'd have to go back.
He had a great game, but I'm thinking. I mean, he didn't run long chunks on us.
No, he didn't.
So
rushing the ball, he didn't beat us rushing the ball. He got a few passes, some big plays, but Jones did a really good job in the backfield.
Yeah,
I think we did a really good job containing Parker for most of the night. Parker Frost.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. All right, well, guys. Well, next week we're going to be back at home. We've got 2 games back at Bulldog Stadium. We face Russellville next Friday night, 7 o'clock, Bulldog Stadium. Hope y'all come out. It's David Sharp, Bubba Thrash, Bo Goss, signing off from Red Devil Stadium at the home of Lawrence County High School. 36-33, your final score. Lawrence County on top. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on the Fun Media Sports Network. Good night.
Go Bulldogs.
You have been listening to Priceville Bulldog Football. Online at funradioal.com. On the Fun Radio Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube channels. And on the air at 104.9 FM. Presented by
Holly Blackwood Realty, Citizen Family Dentistry, Morgan Farmers Co-op, Traditions Bank,